Sunday, June 30th at 12 p.m. EST. Get ready to be repeatedly demolished. Triple Threat Custom Rocket League Bot Tournament featuring all your favorite bots. Relief, Diablo, Adversity, Beast from the East, Wildfire, Bottomless 2.2.
Hey, DDTHJ here, and it's Sunday! Prepare for the triple threat action of our RLBot Triple Threat Tournament. So, today we're going to be running, obviously, a 3v3 random pairing tournament. There's going to only be 10 bots participating. Each one has 3 matches where it's going to be randomly paired with and against the various competitors of this tournament. And as it goes, for each match won, all the bots in one team will earn 2 points. If there's a close game, meaning a goal differential of 1, a team will, the winning team will still earn 2 points, the losing team will earn 1 point. And the goal of the qualification stage, which is only 5 matches, will be to earn the most qualification points. After which, we're going to have a 20-minute show match where we'll be doing alliance selection, and that's where the random pairing part ends. Instead, the top bots will pick teams to compete in the finals. What we're going to do right now, though, is we have 1 filler slot left open in the bracket, and what we're going to do is see if Beast from the East can qualify to take that slot. Otherwise, the All-Star will be substituting in for this tournament. Okay, that was a lot to say.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, I mean, you did a good job of explaining it, to be fair. So we're kind of. So I'm gonna be honest here. I think basically all the casters are a little biased on this one. We really want to see Beast from the East beat the All-Star just because the All-Star is kind of a meme in the RLBot community, somewhat.
Yeah, additionally, custom bots are just custom bots.
Yeah, we like our custom bots.
Yeah.
I mean, would we really be doing this if we didn't like building our own custom bots? Holy cow, the text has moved. What is this? What sort of wizardry magic is Goose Fairy pulling?
All of it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and watch this qualification match. What we're looking for is to see whether or not Beast from the East is going to be performing too many triple commits or just bad play in general. So it doesn't actually matter whether or not he wins against the All-Stars. Obviously, he just took a very quick goal there. We're just looking to see if he maintains spacing, rotations, and some team play.
Yeah, I think it would be fair at the beginning of the tournament, since we're mostly just watching for triple commits from Beast. I think it would be fair to say that for this first tournament, maybe we don't cast the play-by-play quite as hard and just talk a little bit about RLBot for people who may be tuning in and don't know about what we do here. So Axel, Alex, you want to talk about that for?
Yeah. Well, so far in the game, currently, I mean, the All-Star bot had like a huge triple commit, but yeah, that's like the thing we want to improve on is the 3v3 aspect, because it's the biggest game mode in the tournaments, and our bots just failed so often to do proper 3v3 because we developed just from basic 1v1, because also that's a little bit easier. And yeah, so far Beast from the East, in my opinion, is looking pretty good with not that many double commits so far.
Yeah, he had one big triple commit when he was taking the shot towards the beginning of the code, but it's fair. But I think it's fair to say that his rotations have been looking at least existent.
What a fake!
Try to get that save there. I'm not too concerned about double commits. That's usually okay as long as you can really see somebody playing like an offense-defense role. That's passable.
Yeah, if it's not like all 3 bots are going always onto the ball and then away, like they're all always doing the exact same thing. You can actually look at a little bit of gameplay later on, of course, after we shut down our stream. On RLBot.org, in the past tournaments, there are a 2v2 and a 3v3 match, like from 2018. But especially in the 2v2, you can already see with bots which are the same, so the same 2 bots in a team, they essentially go for every single ball at the exact same time. They're pretty much always in the same spot and so on. And yeah, this is something we want to cover in this tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, what Beast just did, like
there was a triple commit there, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first instance just came over and bumped the number 2 and 3. So things like that should not be happening too often. But
Yeah, see there again.
yeah,
Yeah.
would
Of
say
course,
it's not.
I think they are panicking a bit because the ball is right in front of their net. But
Yeah, yeah, I think it's not too bad so far. But these two instances were not that great of a play.
we might have to
Yeah.
have a chat vote on Cartana versus Beast from the East, or actually, I mean, we could just have Beast from the East and Cartana 3v3 each other for the slot. Because the scores are both pretty close versus these All Stars, and I don't want to just kick them out after such a late notice of them not qualifying.
Yeah. I guess we could just leave it up to chat. Like, who do you want to see Beast from the East, Cartana, or do you want to keep the All Star and use 6?
I see some 3v3s for the spot in chat. So somebody wants the All Star.
You sick monster.
Yeah, so if you get to the next kickoff, I would like to actually commentate on the kickoff, because in the previous one we saw from Beast from the East, the first took the kickoff and the other two in the back took the boost. So that's like a pretty solid kickoff strategy actually.
That's a huge improvement from what we've seen in the past. A lot of bots are really only coded for 1v1. You touched on this earlier. And that means that a lot of times on the kickoff, what you'll see is even bots that are all the way in their own net will try to do the straight kickoff, even though there's basically no way that they're going to win.
Yeah, let's see the kickoff now
Situations.
on Beast from the East. Yeah, see, that's pretty much perfect. Like,
exactly
of course,
what you
I think the pros. The most used strategy is one goes for the ball, the second guy follows up, and the third goes for the boost. And I think that's a preferred strategy the pros use, but for the ease of it, also in a lot of ranks, lower ranked teams do that kind of stuff, that both go for boost, and the one at the ball just makes sure that the ball doesn't quite directly go into their goal, and yeah, the two at the boost then secure the ball and the possession. And
Yeah.
that's what Beast from the East just did on their kickoff, and I think that's a really good implementation right there. Although in the general gameplay, it's a little harder to figure out, of course, because you can implement some kickoff scenarios to properly work out. In this match scene, it's obviously a little bit harder to have proper spacing and stuff like that. But at least the kickoff, he really got done.
Mm-hmm.
Minute and 30 seconds left here. Beast is doing better than Cartana in terms of score, but again, we're really not trying to look at that too much. Instead, we're looking at the fact that all three of them just clumped up on the ball there on offense twice.
I think all three of them went for bumps on the All-Stars, who were also grouped up in a clump.
I see Beast from the East occasionally having one bot hanging back while two play on offense, which is something that I noticed Diablo do as well. And that was alright, but there are several times where I'm seeing triple commits coming out of it. But I think we should leave this up to chat whether or not Beast gets to enter, Cartana gets to enter, or we leave the All-Star in the slot.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to influence the chat there, but to touch a little bit on that, I think All-Star doesn't have the best spacing right here in this match. It looked a lot better against Katana, but not from Beast of the East. I don't know if the All-Star is actually faced by what
The
Beast
biggest
is doing,
thing about the
two in the
All-Star
front and one in the back.
is that the All-Star usually dedicates a goalie.
Yeah, which worked out quite
Is more
well
or less successful.
in Katana. Yeah, it went pretty well in Katana, against Katana, but right here, in a lot of situations, the All-Star is clumped up a little bit too much.
Yeah, and you have to keep in mind, we're not playing at like champ level here. These bots are a lot closer to silver or gold. So silver and gold strategies are actually probably a lot better for these bots. So for example, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to put a bot up field for a redirect, because there's no way that Beast from the East, or All-Star for that matter, is going to be hitting a redirect. I think the only bot that might be capable of a redirect accidentally occasionally would be Relief, but that's just because Relief bot is Relief bot.
Pretty much. I've seen
I don't think it
everybody
takes
do stuff.
Relief. Yeah.
Relief Bot is pretty much the squishy muffins of the RLBot scene.
Yeah, especially when it comes to multiple bot play. Relief Bot is one of the only bots that did not have to undergo major updates in order to be participating in this tournament, unless you count Penguin Bot, but that's because Penguin Bot was specifically built in order to be able to do 3s rotations with random bots. Oh, is this the All-Star Wheel Wiggle out of Beast from the East?
That's what it looked like.
A little faster than the original All-Star Bot.
Okay, so
Wow. Did Celebrations come back and I missed it?
I'm not sure.
Because that's kind of creative. It's weird because like when we switched over to the official Psionics API, we lost the ability to do celebrations. But then every so often, I'll see a bot do something like that and be like, so are celebrations actually possible?
All right,
But
what I
heck,
saw from chat quite a bit was to run Beast versus Cartana and let the winner enter, because I don't think both of them truly have qualified for triple threat, but I don't want to ruin their fun, so one of them will get the slot, and that'll be decided with this match. All bots running at 100%. Thank you, computer. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
For those of you who missed the practice day, the computer was not running at 100%, and some of the bots suffered a little bit from that. Not all of them. Some of the bots played really well. Bottomus and Relief, especially, were fantastic during the practice matches. Diablo also did very well, but some of the bots were very much affected by the
Slowdowns.
yeah.
Hey, that was a nice pull shot there out of Cortana. Will he be able to get this goal? He's coming in
Do
for
pull
it.
shots count as double commits? Because I mean, in a sense, that could be just strategy. Also, nice
I'm not
wave
sure.
dash.
I think in Wintertide, Cunningbot and somebody else made heavy use out of pull shots, and it was like a legitimate strategy in the 2v2 play.
Not sure what's up with the Cartana's wave dashes. They don't seem to really be functional.
The Beast from the East just like double committed demo on the goalie.
Yeah, just to make really sure. Yeah, well, so in the strong poll, it looks like the Twitch chat is demanding that the winner of this match actually gets in. It very much looks like it, so I guess we're gonna do that. Oh, Beast, did he just own goal? Oh, close.
Is this a bot dish?
Ooh,
Nope.
good shot by Cortana.
Cortana's aerials doing wonders. Hey, that guy Dead's offered to hop in, so I'm just gonna step out briefly and let him cast for a bit, and then I'll be back for the first official match.
Okay.
All right.
You hear that guy did? Perhaps?
I don't hear him.
I don't hear him. Oh well.
That guy did. That guy did.
We've lost our hype man.
Yeah, that guy did is dead. All right. So Katana leads after a defensive breakdown of Beast. Let's see what they can do. Oh, triple commit from Beast.
Hello? Oh, there we go.
Hey,
This energetic version is here.
where's Windex? Hey, if you can ping Windex and tell him to hop on, we will gladly get Windex in here. Windex is like RLBot tradition.
Yeah, all right. So for me, it looks like Katana didn't do quite well against All-Star, although he won. All-Star was looking very good. Oh, that triple commit to save the ball.
Well, they do have a breakaway though.
All-Star bot has had really solid positioning against Katana, while he didn't have against Beast from the East. So I thought Beast from the East somehow made something correct right here, but yeah, Katana is doing something right against Beast right now. So it really looks like Katana is actually the superior bot.
Somebody has said the game is too quiet. So we're gonna fix that.
Yeah, I can't check that. Oh, Beast from the East, maybe he has a breakaway now.
There you go. There's some game sound for you. If the screen just froze there for a second, that was my fault. Hashtag rigged in chat. Oh, Beast from the
here
East,
comes
triple
Here comes
dribble.
Beast. Yeah. All right, this could be actually interesting towards the end. Yeah, the triple dribble. I mean, he did take advantage with the triple dribble. It's actually quite nice word. Because Katana was also bunched up in the at the middle boost, so Katana also had a triple commit right before that. But of course, it should not excuse the triple commit from Beast from the East, because that's just not good. Oh, what's that pass?
All the bots clipping together here. Cortana
he has
trying
a
to
shot.
clear it. Ooh, Beast just saved his own shot
Oh.
there. Wildfire is going to win this one. That's what it says in the script. Says that guy did.
Oh, the triple commit. The triple doomsday dish, come on.
Can't miss a
Center
goal if
ball.
everyone goes for it.
He's from the east. Oh, can we now see a pass? No, he just takes the booster and goes out again.
People say the game is
That's a
still
proper
quiet.
dunk. That was a proper dunk. Wait, oh, it wasn't even Beast. I thought Beast dunked him. Alright, so half a minute to go. Okay, Beast kickoff didn't look good. He had just a double commit on the kickoff. I thought he really had it down, but apparently not every kickoff scenario is perfectly programmed into him. So a little bit to work on there. Oh, number 3 from Beast goes. Oh, breakaway. Beast doesn't get it.
The double committed up on the attack. The other guy couldn't get there in time.
8 seconds to go. We need to. This is RLBot moment now. Come on, Beast, you can do it. No, Katana shuts it down. Very well played by him.
Okay. Cortana will get the slot in the tournament, replacing All-Star in the match schedule. Who's casting? I'm Goose.
I'm DeCool1.
The cool one's the hype
I'm
man.
I'm Axel Alex too. A little bit of the analyst.
And I'm that guy dead. I don't talk as much as he's like that.
Yeah, he's very dead. If he's not dead externally, he's dead inside.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest up front. We have 4 casters right now, and of them, only Goose knows what we're doing because he has the system.
Hip hip hooray. If you go to the spreadsheet that is pinned in tournament on the RLBot server right now, you'll be able to see the match schedule and the current point standings for all of the bots. The first match we're going to be playing is going to be Relief Bot, Liaj Bacau, Anarchy versus Derivo, the All-Star, which is now replaced by Cortana, and Diablo.
I had no idea there was a match schedule that you posted. That's nice. Where is it?
Pinned in tournament.
Pinned in tournament.
Most
Thank
recent pin.
you. Yeet.
Yeah. Also, thanks to DT Races to post that link in the Twitch chat. It's a little bit easier, so you don't need to go into the Discord. While I highly recommend it.
Our Discord is the best Discord that has ever Discord. Alright. So. I should also mention, we had a practice tournament, and which was supposed to be the official tournament, but we couldn't get enough bots to qualify. So all bots who qualified in that tournament are going to be starting off with an advantage. Additionally, bots who entered in that tournament, but then only qualified later also get additional points. By the way, you're going to need to Control A, Control F, All-Star, and replace him with Cartana in the schedule. Just FYI.
Oh, in the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna leave
All right.
it
I'm gonna
like that.
I'm gonna take a quick walk around the room and get the blood pumping for this match.
The cool one is too hype.
Woo! Okay, sorry.
Someone in
Alright.
chat is asking. Oh yeah, did you answer that about the why are there points already? Bots that entered in the practice tournament on time, or at least the previous tournament date, got additional points.
Yeah, it's just because we wanted to reward those bot makers for actually meeting deadlines, which is something that you can't really say for a fair amount of the RLBot community.
Yeah, so in the first match, we're gonna see relief bots together with linear algebra calf, where in game it says Boolean algebra calf. Let's see. Together with Anarchy on the blue team, and on the orange we will have Dirivo, Cartana, and Diablo. Relief bot is, I would say, just out of the gates, assuming he will carry that team. So he's really looking. He needs to look after his team, while Dirivo, Katana, and Diablo, I would say they just need to have good team play to counter this playstyle Team Blue is gonna put up. But you never know. It's bots, they have their own minds. We can't look into them, and if we do, we still don't understand it. So
Yeah.
let's get that first match on the way.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say going into this tournament that Bottomus and Relief are sure favorites for taking the entire thing, but we'll see. Interestingly enough, in the practice tournament, Diablo, who we actually have a nice screenshot of here, actually came out with the highest number of points, which was really entertaining. But we're just about ready to get underway. As soon as Goose Fairy figures out his technical difficulties.
It's not a technical difficulty.
the
I'm just
match.
pausing because you're talking.
Oh my goodness. Alright, and we already start off with a hard kickoff win for Orange, so if they're going to beat this blue team, that's already a great start. Derivo, we haven't seen the latest version of Derivo, but looks like we won't see him all that much more, because he does immediately get demoed. Our Anarchy actually gets a nice save. Derivo now, trying to dribble, and he's stuck. He's stuck driving forward. So this is...
everyone
I
is
think
stuck.
all the bots are stuck. What? Did something
Yeah.
happen? Oh, wait. Oh, and we're back. All right.
What did you do?
Goose, what did you do?
Actually, nothing. That's what Derivo does. That's why I was questioning
Wait,
Jerome
did
earlier.
Derivo just crash all of the bots?
Derivo just occasionally zones out, and I really, yeah.
And crashes all the bots with him. What is that? Why did we let this bot in the tournament?
Yeah, that's not really good. But let's see.
Alright.
If he
Relief
can
bot,
actually.
a nice pass to Derivo. Derivo tries to pop it up to Cartana, but forgets to hit his jump button.
Oh.
Relief bot capitalizing on the open net, and that right there is a point for blue.
Yeah, so he is perfectly positioned to get that bounce of the challenge, and yeah, with the shot mechanic we already know from him, from the previous tournaments, he's not gonna miss that. With a beautiful angled shot, and yeah, he's gonna carry his team, as I said previously, to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and already blue also winning the kickoff, so continuing their prowess. Derivo tries to doink it. Does get a successful pass to Cartana off of his back. Anarchy misses the original shot, but gets the follow-up in the corner, and he's gonna probably be able to get the clear. But no, Derivo actually puts the block on. Cartana double commit, but it does go towards net. Algebra Calf will push it out, and that goes back to Diablo. Diablo trying to clear it, but Derivo hits it back into the back wall. Diablo now double commits with Derivo, but does get the clear, but is immediately sent back, and that might be a
Ooh.
goal. Anarchy out of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure that was a 1v3 out of Anarchy right there.
Yeah, it was.
Anarchy just completely destroying the orange team, showing us why Anarchy is best form of government.
Yeah, so Team Orange wasn't really sure what they wanted to do in there. So Anarchy just comes in after ReliefBot also hesitated and just gonna score on them. And I also see a very valiant tactic by... Oh,
Wow.
no! I thought
Cartana capitalizing off of the neutral kickoff with this aerial and just
Yeah.
immediately transitions into the ground play. Derivo also trying to be useful. I don't know. That might be considered a passing play. Maybe.
Yeah, just wanted to say previously, because Bulin Algebra was standing in the goal for some seconds before, that it looked like he was gonna be the goalie for Team Blue, but then he was non-existent in the previous defense, and the goal
Oh
is
my goodness!
open
What
again.
a passing play! What was this? I think that was Diablo aerial passes to, or no, Derivo passed to Diablo. Diablo gets the aerial and Cartana finishes it off.
Yeah,
And we
Anarchy
have a
was not,
tied game.
Anarchy was not looking good there. He went for a demo instead of waiting to get to the ball to defend.
Oh,
commit.
that's a triple commit on the
No.
kickoff. What is
Yeah.
this? This is a wide open net, and Anarchy is going to try to take the shot, and it's in! Cartana almost got the save.
We actually
And
don't
in
get
case
to...
you're wondering, all you bronze players, this is why you don't all go for kickoffs.
Yeah, that's true. We don't get to analyze that much because there's just one goal after another happening. But Anarchy, he really got the 50-50s down, so he's dominating them so far. Got 2 goals out of them.
Yeah, but Diablo's killing it with the kickoffs. He's going to also bounce it off the wall, and that's
Ooh.
to Derivo. Derivo, oh,
Very
so
close.
close with the shot. Pushes it into the corner, and that looks like a potential clear for Blue, but Derivo pushing it back around, gets it center, keeps pushing it, passes
Gives
it
it
off
to
to Cartana.
Cartana.
Cartana, maybe some off the wall play, gets it off the wall, does get a touch, it's going to
Back
fall
to
back down
Derivo.
onto Derivo, and Cartana now with
Uh-oh.
Derivo, it's in
Anarchy!
the net, and that's going to be in!
Anarchy did come from the wrong side of the field right here. He was not in the proper position to get the ball back to the corner, and proceeds to push it into his own net. Also because ReliefBot had no idea what he was gonna do.
This is a surprisingly close match. 3-3, 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I agree. These 3v3s are going to be very intense. It's going to be really hard to call. But Anarchy does get the kickoff win, and is going to go for the follow-up. Derivo centering, but Cartana and Diablo deny that. Derivo now dribbles it up the field. ReliefBot tries to get the touch, but doesn't quite. Derivo's passing it backwards, so no one there.
Anarchy
Anarchy
has
is going
this.
to go with the backwards BM goal.
Not only backwards, but also equipped with the Proteus.
It doesn't get much more BM than Anarchy backflip goal.
Yeah, to get a little bit on the strategies, ReliefBot seems to take a bit of a controlled approach to the game, while Bulin Algebra isn't really going for anything.
ooh,
so
wow,
he's pretty
look at
much
this play.
Oh
absent.
my goodness. Diablo
And yeah,
beats out the entire defense.
Look at this pass by Cartana.
Wow. And just no one there. Algebra usually in goal, but actually went up and grabbed the mid boost. And that's
So
going to leave
far-
an open shot.
so far I can't really break down like the roles in the orange team, while it's relatively clear for the blues.
The orange team is just making it
Anarchy
work
just-
somehow.
Yeah, Anarchy just going for the challenges, and ReliefBot trying to stay back and get some actually calculated challenges in.
Yeah. Derivo now with a dribble. Nope. Cartana takes it. I will say this, these triple commit rapid fire rotations do seem to be working out for Orange. Although Derivo and Cartana seem to be in the same place at the same time a lot. Diablo puts it off the backboard. That was a really close shot. But Blue's going to be able to take it to their own corner and potentially get the clear. Derivo and Cartana, though, are just hot on the ball. Anarchy, he now gets it back in the corner. Diablo passes it off the wall and it's going to actually fall back. Does get the pop-up. That's to Derivo. Derivo now trying to dribble Boolean Algebra, but he's going to put it off wide. Cartana tries to get the follow-up, but not quite there, and they're going to push it back into the blue corner. Derivo now circling the ball. He does eventually get there, so there's that. Boolean Algebra, though, with the clear, and turns around and heads back towards the net. Derivo now
Ooh.
backing up. Oh, and that's to relief Diablo with the great save. And that's going to be an aerial. Is this going to be on? Oh, no, not quite. Anarchy also there. And Anarchy now. Oh, puts it.
Good
Boolean
save.
Algebra with the save again. This blue goalie line just refuses to break. Call it Scott Sterling, because that was a lot of blocked goals.
Yeah, so double commits are not happening from as many bots actually. Only
Orange
is he
net is
going
open?
backwards again? Yeah, he's got it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, open net. Nothing to say about that anymore. Derivo and Katana previously had a double commit earlier again. They are the two bots double committing the most. They are always standing in each other's way. While the blue team is actually doing quite nicely, not double committing anywhere, so they might have the edge in the end. And Anarchy dominates the
Good
kickoff
kickoff for
again.
blue.
Yeah. This triple commit kickoff doesn't seem to be working for Orange, or triple commit plays do seem to be working occasionally, but not on kickoffs. And Diablo now pushing it up the field. He's going to try to get it center. They're 1 goal down, but this
They'll
might
have
be,
it.
this might be our chance. And that's the Cortana, and that's... We're 5-5 with 5 seconds left. That's a lot of fives, and that's a tie game.
That was actually not a bad play to outplay the last defender, which was bullying Algura Calf. Is
This
that
might
worth
go to
5 euro already?
overtime.
I don't know.
This game might go to overtime. All the casters were like, no, Blue's totally got this, but Orange showing us why they're in this tournament. Derivo trying to get the carry. It's still in the air. Diablo now also trying to get the carry, and that's going to eventually...
Derivo's holding it.
Derivo keeps
It's
it
up.
And that's a center! It's to Cortana, but though it will eventually touch the ground, and we're in overtime.
Overtime in the very first game of this tournament, and I mean, how hype is it gonna get anymore?
The bright side with this
If
now is
you
that
think that...
both teams are going to be earning points for this now because it will be a close game. So the losing team will still get 1 point for the loss. The winning team will get 2 for the win.
And dang.
But they're going
chemistry
to
on
fight for
these
those
teams.
points.
Oh man, and that's gonna be up in the air. Diablo
Oh!
almost finishes it off, but it goes off the backboard. That was so close. And now Derivo is going to take the ball, and he's gonna try to take it around, but RLBot actually just
Boostio.
steals the boost and pulls out. And he tries to get the block on Derivo, but doesn't quite. It's all up to Brilliant Algebra, and he misses. And that's a win for the Orange team. Derivo, Cortana, and Diablo are all gonna get points this match. What was that?
This one time actually Katana and Derivo double commit and for the good. I'm quite surprised that RLBot didn't get that pass, that ball touch earlier, because he really had a chance to get this ball away and to not rely on Bullion Arbiter Calf to get that save in the very end, but he missed, and yeah, BAC.
Yeah, I think RLBot thought that
Correct.
Derivo was going to try to do a front flip to get it past him, but Derivo just doesn't front flip, and it pans out this time.
And I'm actually surprised, just look at the scoreboard, RLBot so many points behind Anarchy. I'm really surprised about that. Anarchy was the carry for the blue team. I didn't really expect that to happen. While on the Orange team, it's a lot more balanced. Katana did a lot, but he also did a lot together with Derivo at the same time. And I think Diablo was actually quite fine, because he took the defensive stance, didn't double commit him at the most part.
Yeah. Algebra Cal wants me to stop calling Boolean Algebra Calf Algebra Calf. Okay, fine. It's Boolean Algebra Calf.
I just call it Calfbot.
Sure, we'll call it Calfbot. Is that good for you, Algebra? I'm telling you, you need to make your naming scheme consistent. Otherwise, I can't keep up with it. You think I have time to figure out what your bot's called? All right. Well, that was an insane first game, and what we thought would be a blowout win for Blue. The Orange, Cortana, Derivo, and Diablo really showing why they are in this tournament.
Okay, for the next match, we're going to have Wildfire, Adversity Bot, and Cortana versus Penguin Bot, Bottom is 2.2, and Diablo.
Ooh, this is
Bottom
gonna
is
be fun.
2.2 first appearance, and Penguin Bot on the same team. I am hyped for this match.
Oh,
well, honestly,
man.
Orange team is really strong, but then again, Adversity Bot is going to be demoing them the whole time, so we'll have to see how they can work together amidst that.
I would like to remind the audience, Penguin Bot Bottomless Prime 2.2 Diablo was the team that won the practice tournament, so they do have a lot of chemistry.
Just taking a moment to make sure I don't do this wrong.
Yeah. Also, you should probably pause in the intro screen, because I found that a lot of times when you're loading a lot of different bots, or even when you're loading a couple instances of the same bot, they just won't load in time for the countdown. So just pausing a little bit lets them actually load in.
I'm aware, and I also have to start up Java
one of
bots.
Penguin's bot's new updates is that he says okay when he spawns, just FYI. Or I think this version should have that.
Yep, it does.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, PenguinBot is my my little pet, so I will be a little biased, but I'll try to keep this high octane casting going.
Yeah, well, your little child is now going against the most savage bot there ever was. I think
Adversity.
a big hype towards Adversity Bot. He's one bot making RLBot actually pretty exciting and known to the general Rocket League community because he's just that much of a meme.
Yeah. Whenever we show
chasing,
people,
chasing people down and stuff like that.
yeah, whenever a lot of times you'll see people really like putting a bunch of adversity bots in a game and just trying to run from the craziness that adversity bot is. And adversity bot, for those of you who don't know, because you've been living under a rock, adversity bot basically always only goes for demos. There are a few exceptions in the code. I think once he gets a demo, there's a chance that he could go and play goalie or take a shot. But for the most part, adversity bot is a dedicated demo bot. He's also made by the same creator as Relief Bot, so
Yeah,
you're right. It is going to be very hyped to see can Penguin Bot, Bottomus Prime, and Diablo hold it together while their entire defense is wrecked by a rogue actor.
And with that, we are ready to go. Lyalgebra or Boolean Ashfa is asking why we're seeing 45% in the beginning. That's just because before the match starts, some of the bots, they're running, but they're not like running full. As soon as I resume the game, you'll see all those pop up to 90s and 100s, showing us that the bots are doing good, and with that, we are off. Oh, Diablo going for an early play there.
Yeah, Diablo's actually trying to get the early play really early, but Penguin Bot's going to also put it up. That's up in the air, ready for someone to go take an aerial. And Bottomus Prime is there, and that's a first goal already. We're barely 10 seconds in, or 10 seconds. Math.
Yeah, Adversity Bot, his nature, he was close to actually get Bottomus Prime out of that shot. That was really close. He got one demo in, but couldn't make it. So, yeah, he's not going to help in the rotation of the blue team that very much. So, Katana and Wildfire has to carry their team in the place itself. And not rely on Adversity Bot.
And I mean, you've only talked about Adversity Bot so far, but Wildfire is also a very good, solid bot.
Yeah, sure.
Wildfire is known for his especially his appearance almost beating self-driving car in a ones tournament, coming down to only one kickoff, and yeah, and he's only gotten better since Wintertide.
Good save from Diablo, and he keeps up the field past Wildfire.
Yeah, and he's gonna have a shot on net, and I don't think Artan's gonna be able to get this, but Diablo can't quite put it on. And Adversity actually thinks about going for the ball, but then thinks, I like Diablo a little bit better. And he does get a demo.
Oh, two demos.
He's demoed the entire defense. Goes back. Diablo respawns in time to get the save, and then is immediately demolished. Penguin Bot up on the wall.
Yeah, I hope Twitch chat counted the amount of demolitions Adversity Bot is getting, because he's now getting another one. I didn't want to keep track of it, but you can like continue with the count demo if Adversity Bot gets his number 7.
Yeah.
I've completely
Adversity
lost
Bot
track.
does a little bit of an aerial for no apparent reason. Wildfire trying to recover, doesn't quite do it, bounces off the nose. Cortana does put it back into the corner, so it's relatively safe. Puts it up, Bottomus is there, he's gonna go off the wall. Does miss the touch, but that should be fine. It's now going back though. Penguin Bot doesn't get the touch. Diablo's there though. Diablo putting it up the field, taking it bit by bit. Diablo is known for just pushing the ball up the field very quickly, so we'll see if he continues with that. And Adversity taking Penguin Bot off the field already. Adversity is just wreaking havoc on this orange team.
Cortana,
But orange is still up by 1 point.
clear by Wildfire.
Shot attempt by Penguin right there. Wildfire gave him a chance. Now he's driven out.
Good shot by Bottomus.
Oh, but Bottomus!
Yes.
What? Bottomus hitting it from all the way. He hit it from the other side of the world almost.
Casually just across the map goal.
But I mean, we've seen Bottomus hit these time and time again, and it still is amazing to watch. Like, what? For most bots that can't even hit the broadside of a barn, Bottomus does stand out.
Yeah, Wildfire should have stayed close to the ball. Didn't do it. Let Bottomus have a free shot right there. Adversity, maybe? No. I thought he was going to demo the goalie.
Looks like
But
Wildfire is
that
being
didn't
forced
happen.
to play defensively this whole tournament, this whole match. Just because
Yeah.
Orange Team has such good off. Oh, he does come out there.
Oh, there it
Oh
is.
man.
Wildfire,
Wildfire.
trying to carry.
Actually, not a bad play because Katana went for the pass. Wildfire comes in to take the shot, and Bottomus was actually annoyed by adversity first. So all three members of the blue team coming in to get some sort of I'm missing the word.
Cooperation.
Impact on the goal.
Oh,
nice.
And
shot.
Cartana with the read. I mean, I'm talking about Bottomus having impressive plays, but Cartana showing, yeah, I can do that too. I can hit tough angles. That was a beautiful touch. No one on the orange team ready for that. I think both Diablo and PenguinBot went for the kickoff. And this kickoff going to go in favor of orange. Bottomus Prime now, getting the follow-up. Does pop it over adversity for what that's worth. He's going to try to get the center, but no, he's just stuck on the wall. And Cartana does get the clear, but PenguinBot straight into Cartana. And yeah, Cartana is now pushing up the field. On the left side, PenguinBot takes it off of Cartana, puts it up the field, and there's no one there. Bottomus is going to take it. It's center, but it's going really high, and that's going to go all the way into the other corner. Diablo tries to get it. Bottomus puts it, but Diablo's in the way, and Diablo passes it back. And that might be an own goal. Oh my goodness, Diablo! Diablo says, well, I mean, I mean, you think that only Bottomus can hit full court plays? Well, you're wrong.
I think that might have been a back pass to Penguin. However, Penguin was just demoed by adversity when he made that move.
Yeah, and Penguin was just respawning and wasn't quite there to get this touch. But this
I think the mistake came earlier though, because Bottomus committed to the ball while Diablo was right in the corner, so that created a double commit. And when recovering into the defense, then it was just an accidental touch.
High aerial coming out of
Bottomus
Bottomus.
with a high aerial. Wildfire clears it up to Cartana. Cartana turns around, grabs a boost pad, and then says, okay, now I can get it. But Bottomus is there at that point.
Oh, Katana with a bump.
Oh, Cartana almost own goals. Wildfire is there.
Both teams with
Cartana
these
tried
risky
to
back
block-
passes.
Cartana tried for the Diablo strat, but unfortunately, Wildfire wouldn't let him. Or maybe it was fortunately.
Yeah, I think that's a
PenguinBot
fortunate.
now. Yeah, PenguinBot takes it. Wildfire beats Bottomus. And that's 4 bots going for it, but it does go in orange favor.
Clear by Diablo.
Cartana's now trying to get it. Diablo bumps Cartana, but that's going towards his own net. Diablo clears it again. Adversity misses the ball, which he was for some reason going for. I think that might be a bug. Wildfire puts it towards the backboard. Diablo puts it center, but he's going to just turn around and dribble it up the field. Gets it past adversity.
Ooh, that is
It's
gonna be
towards
center.
That might be on net. And that's going to be in. Diablo tying it up with only 15 seconds left.
That was a really bad 50-50 made by Wildfire here. He didn't flip into it straight on the money. No, he tried to touch it with the side of his car, and that created this weird angle, which was then unsavable for any bot left behind the ball. So all tied up again. Will we see another overtime? I hope so.
Oh, this is going to be tense. PenguinBot almost put it up the field, but unfortunately it didn't. It was no one on orange was there. Adversity gets it. Diablo's going to push it, but it's already time's up. We're in overtime on the second game of the day. Mind you, this is the second game and the second overtime. How hype is that? PenguinBot doesn't get the touch he wants. Adversity puts it away.
Already doing his
No one
job.
on orange there. Cartana puts it into the corner. That's going center.
Good
Bottomus
save.
high aerial clears it away. It goes to Diablo. Diablo with the aerial. Puts it up
Bottomus
to
has a shot
Bottomus.
here.
Bottomus has a shot, and that's in! And that's a win for orange. But it's also a close game for blue. Wow.
That was actually a really nice play. Diablo putting it up, Katana not in the spot to get back, and Bottomus just puts it away.
Dang.
I think this takes a play for the first 5 euros from me for that play. So well done, Bottomus and Diablo. That's the first money of the day.
Wow. That was an amazing match to watch. I mean, when we went into this, right, we said, okay, well, Bottomus and Relief, those are the two bots that we figure are probably going to get top spot. But all of these other bots are just they're just showing why they are here, especially Diablo with all of those pushing it up the field into the orange center, and Bottomus finishing 3 of those goals off. Oh, and also with the insane midfield pass, how can we forget about that one? Dang.
Don't mind me. I'm just updating the the spreadsheet. 2 goals for Cortana, 1 for Wildfire, 3 for Bottomus 2.2, 1 for Diablo, 1 save for Diablo as well. Cool.
And for the 3-3, I think it's a little bad that assists are not gonna mention, because, I mean, that's also like a factor in 3-3s. I think that should be in there, but yeah, it's just the first instance of a proper 3-3, and things gonna be too improved. I mean, so far it's running really well. The first 2 matches were extremely close, and we also had quite a good few team plays already. So I think we're running on a good path here.
Don't say that before I start the match, otherwise I won't start properly.
Well, I'm ready for the next one.
Alright, match 3. We've got Adversity Bot, Algebra Calf, and Penguin Bot versus Bottomus 2.2, Wildfire, and Anarchy. I'm going to go ahead and get that match started up, and then I'll finish updating the points in the spreadsheet for the previous match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so looking at the previous performances, I think the orange team should put it right here. Wildfire was quite solid. Bottomus Prime was the dominant force on the previous match. Boolean Algebra Calf, or now also called CalfBot, apparently. He was not doing too good, as was Penguin Bot, and Adversity, of course, is not going to do anything. So I expect an orange win right here, but you never know. The chemistry between the bots can always look different. And so let's see what this match is going to turn out to be.
Yeah.
Let's let all these
And I
bots
mean-
start up.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to, if Blue's gonna want to win this, they're gonna be counting on Adversity Bot's craziness destroying the orange defense. I mean, Lie Algebra Calf is not, or Boolean Algebra Calf, sorry. CalfBot is not really exactly the CalfBot is not really the offensive powerhouse that you really want to be trying to get past Bottomus 2.2, and PenguinBot has been not really. PenguinBot really relies on being able to set up plays for other bots. He's not really good by himself, and I think Adversity Bot is Adversity Bot, so I think Orange has this in the bag, but we'll see. Blue could surprise us.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and get this game off. All bots running close, if not 100%. Oh, and a good kick out for Orange.
Yeah, it didn't look like CalfBot got a touch on that at all. PenguinBot's going to try to get it on. Ends up getting bumped, and this is already in front of the blue net. And Anarchy, shot blocked by PenguinBot, but this is not looking like this kind of start for blue that you want.
Oh,
PenguinBot
solid, solid clear from PenguinBot right there. We didn't see a lot of them in the previous game, but that was quite good.
Yeah.
But of course, Orange with the most of pressure, and Adversity Bot goes onto his own teammates. I didn't see that before.
PenguinBot is the only one back. He is going to get the clear. Wildfire misses. Anarchy goes off the wall, and PenguinBot's going to go on the ground. He's trying to get the play. Passes upfield.
Oh.
Adversity with the demo. That's going to be just off, but it's still dangerous. Bottomus Prime finally gets the clear.
It looks like PenguinBot wants to be the carry of the team that the blue team so desperately needs, while CalfBot is just staying back in defense. You can see him there back far.
Wildfire stuck in the goalpost.
Ooh.
He
That
did
was
dodge out of the
dangerous.
way there.
Yeah. Adversity's still getting those demos, but I don't know how much it's really helping blue out right now.
Wildfire,
That's going to be in the blue corner. Wildfire does get the touch, but it's backwards. PenguinBot puts it up the field again. Wildfire puts it past Anarchy. Wildfire looks like he's trying to center it. Bottomus Prime says, no, you're not centering it. That's an idiotic idea. And Bottomus Prime is still just going to keep this in the corner and eventually start to push it up the field. But Penguin comes around, bounces it off the wall, but Anarchy's right there. And that's going to be straight to Bottomus, who puts it on net. Can Calf get it? Calf gets the save. And this game is far from over.
Yeah, so we're 2 minutes in, and I think that's pretty much the longest duration. No team has scored so far in the whole of the tournament. So that's yeah.
Anarchy.
Oh, Anarchy! What are you doing? Oh man, Anarchy
Yeah.
almost gets the most epic own goal of the tournament.
I think this supports like the long duration of no goal supports the craziness of the first 2 matches.
Ooh.
Oh,
And Wildfire
Oh.
puts it off the backboard. That's 2 shots, but both of them are off. And Penguinbot's now going to push it up. Does get beat on the challenge. Calfbot completely misses the ball. He's going to turn around and hopefully try to get back. Adversity, I think he was going for Anarchy, but it looked like he was going for the ball. Wildfire puts it off the wall. And Penguinbot is going to
no.
leave it
Oh, there
open,
it
and
is.
that's a shot for Anarchy, but Anarchy just barely misses! And Penguinbot's going to get the clear! What is going on? How is Orange not scored?
That was so close. I always said it.
goodness.
was
Oh my
in.
gosh!
Oh my goodness! Half with the clear. The blue defense refuses to break, and the orange offense refuses to score. How is this not game over? What the heck? But this ball, it's not over yet. Penguinbot doesn't get the save, but it does go away. Wildfire misses the shot. Penguinbot clears it again, and we're not seeing a lot of offensive pressure from blue, but their defense is making up for it.
Yeah, Penguinbot really has solid clears if he gets to the ball. I'm really impressed by that sort of skill because the other bots are not really helping him out. Here he goes again for the ball.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Orange didn't manage to score yet. That's just
They've
incredible.
had so many chances, but there's either been a blue player of the way or they just miss.
Yeah, if you got a
Now on the wall, but
post and
Wildfire-
crossbar counter, if
Open
you got a-
net.
Oh, and that's an open
Oh.
net, but no one's there. Penguinbot aerials
Ah.
almost own goals it, but doesn't quite. And Calf gets the clear, and that's going upfield. But Bottomus puts it back, and that could be an open net. Is there anyone there? No. Penguinbot puts it into the corner. This match is insane. Penguinbot puts it into his corner again. Bottomus Prime puts it across the net. Well, Wildfire
Oh,
puts
Wildfire,
it.
here
This
we
looks
go.
like it could be a
No.
goal. Oh my goodness, it's not. What? I have no words. I have no words. And Bottomus
No.
Prime finally.
Oh my
no, it
gosh.
doesn't go-
It just doesn't go in.
It's gone off the crossbar so many times. I can't tell whether the blue goalies are better or the crossbar. What is this?
Team
Penguinbot is
Blue
now
had
gonna put
only
it up the
one
field.
chance. Yeah, Team Blue had only one chance to score the goal so far, which was made by Penguinbot, but it's just incredible. Like, I want to see the savage. I want to see the shot differential that Team Orange is putting on.
Oh, but Penguinbot's
onto
gonna
Team
get
Blue.
gonna try to put it center.
Good clear,
Wildfire
though.
with the
Nice
clear.
clear.
And Penguinbot's trying to chase the ball, but this looks like it's going to go to overtime in what we all expected to be a shutout. Why is this 3 overtimes in a row? What is going on?
No, more importantly, why is this a 0-0?
Yeah. Why is it 0-0? Yes, that's the question. But this looks like this might be a fast overtime with how centered this looks. But Penguinbot is going to get the clear. Penguinbot's just been clearing the ball again and again. He's like, guys, what are you doing? Tries to get the aerial,
Adversity
but
about the
Wildfire's
double
there.
demo.
Yeah,
Wildfire's
Calfbot
putting
is
it
just
backwards.
waiting.
Wildfire's the only one on the field, but it looks like the respawn's gonna kick in. Wildfire is he's gotten so many touches, he's gonna keep going. That's a triple commit out of Orange.
Calfbot?
Kev misses!
And that's it! And that's it! That's
Oh. Seriously, they had so many good defensive plays, and then Calfbot just missed it as Melly. Oh.
everyone
Man.
everyone who betted on Orange winning just had a heart attack.
Yeah. Especially with the last one, how the last one was scored, because that was just insane. This last goal shouldn't have happened, at least in this way.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, if I'm blue, I am happy that was a close game. And Penguinbot carrying his team has more score than twice as much score as his teammates combined. I mean, for Adversity Bot, that's normal, but Calf sitting in goal either didn't get a lot of action or didn't get a lot of hits. One of those two.
Somebody's asking if I used the updated CAF files. I did use the updated CAF files.
that somebody will remain nameless.
Probably guess who it is, but no, it is a close game though. So everyone here is getting points. Just holy cow!
I have no idea how that game was so close. Eastville's saying a bit too much shouting. I will shout if I want to.
Yeah, DeCool is our hype man right now.
I'm trying to hype you up, chat. Are you enjoying this? Come on, of course you're enjoying this.
DeCool
right,
is literally a kid in a candy store right now.
Yeah, so in this match against Real to Raid, it was an overtime match, so every bot here gets points, which definitely should not have happened, but anyways, Orange was too stupid to score the goal, so Blue gets each 1 point to themselves. So that's gonna help them progress through the bracket even further. So
I mean,
they,
and I mean,
they
there
got a
were
little bit of help.
also a couple times. I mean, Anarchy almost had the dribble down the field own goal. I mean, it looks like season 1 RLBot, but
Interesting enough, Orange has won all 3 of these games. Orange teams.
it is something to think
Hashtag
about.
rigged in chat. And for match 4, we're going to see ReliefBot, bottom is 2.2, and Cartana versus Derivo, Anarchy, and Adversity Bot.
ReliefBot and Bottomus 2.2. Now that is a deadly combo.
This is going to be our first win for Blue. I'm going to call that now.
Yeah, honestly. You still haven't updated All-Star with Cartana in the triple threat matches standing sheet, by the way.
I'm aware.
Are you
Yeah,
just not good?
Let's see,
Okay.
the thing we saw by Anarchy in the very first match, he was dominating because he had the 50-50s completely down. Didn't manage to do it in the previous game, but also because the opposing team didn't really challenge in 50-50s, but stayed all back in defense. So with ReliefBot and Bottomless Prime putting up pretty good offense, let's see if Anarchy actually goes back to the 50-50s and goes back to domination mode.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
all the bots have started up, so we're going to go ahead and get this game started.
Let's get right into the game. And Adversity with the hard win on kickoff, and Derivo's there to follow it up. He's going to try to push it center, and Bottomus is going to clear that, say, no, we're not doing that.
The console is full of errors thanks to Anarchy Bot, but apparently that's just according to his personality.
And Bottomus Prime is already getting the goal. Derivo pushing it back, and Anarchy just couldn't clear it. Anarchy couldn't get the read on what Derivo was doing.
Yeah, Anarchy. I think Anarchy predicted the ball a little bit further because he didn't calculate Derivo dribbling the ball even further. Yeah, so that's like the defensive breakdown right there.
Yeah.
Anarchy couldn't handle Derivo on Bottomless with the second goal already.
My goodness. We've seen Bottomus
Okay.
do it so many times, and he still delivers. Midfield shot after midfield shot. Hey, he hits these. And I mean, as a bot maker, that's scary because usually you assume, okay, it's moving out away towards midfield. My bot can switch into offensive mode, grab a boost pad, and that's just not the case when you're playing against Bottomus. Oh, but Derivo with a nice pass to Anarchy, but Anarchy goes for the BM demo.
Anarchy
Cartana
came out of nowhere there,
pushing
too.
it back.
Oh.
Cartana bumps by Derivo, and Cartana's gonna have a shot, but doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, the recovery for Katana right there was pretty difficult.
Demos
Oh,
everywhere.
ReliefBot goes
Oh.
Adversity and doesn't put it in.
Oh! Not quite. That was really close. Derivo now is going to try to push up the field, but that's on net. Cartana side flip.
Cartana!
ReliefBot tries to get this shot. I think it was off the crossbar anyways, but Cartana showing us that he can play goalie. Or she. Is Cartana a boy or girl? I don't want to offend Cartana, all the Cartana fans.
Oh,
Derivo
Derivo had to
almost
eat
dribbling
that.
it in, but Derivo just decides, I'm just going to dribble it right along their line. We don't need to put it in. We can do that
Oh,
later.
Katana has the open net right
But
here.
doesn't quite get it on. It's still dangerous, though. That's very dangerous. Anarchy and Derivo team up on the clear, and Anarchy's pushing up the field. Bottomus, though, as usual, being the solid Bottomus that he is, and he does it again.
I think this is also going. Not only is this going to be our first blue win today, but this is also going to be the first win that isn't a close game.
Yeah. Are we doing what's it called, like 5-0 or
That-
6-0.
That'll be up for chat to decide whether or
yeah.
not we do Mercy.
Yeah, Bottomless Prime puts it towards net, and ReliefBot follows it up. That was a pretty nice passing play off the backboard.
I'm seeing a lot of no mercies in chat, so we might just let this run out. All the bots
All right.
on blue team playing phenomenally. They're putting on quite a show for us.
Yeah, and I mean that all started with the hard kickoff win as well by Bottomless. So this game is just looking like Blue's running away with it. I mean, it's not looking like Blue is running away with it. Derivo's passing it to himself off the wall, puts it center. He looks like he's trying for a dribble, and he's gonna get it on the roof of his car momentarily, but falls off again. Bottomless Prime puts it up the field. Derivo's still ball chasing.
Oh,
He's
no.
going to be pushing it towards his
Dangerous.
own net. And Cartana.
What a save!
Oh my goodness! Derivo!
What?
We thought we were playing Rocket League. Derivo is playing fourth dimensional chess. Like what? That, by all accounts, Cartana should have had that goal, but Derivo just at the last second swerves, and I don't know. How does he do it?
He was bumped too.
And I thought he would just go to the other side and put it in there, but now he puts it up the backboard. This should be a follow-up by Bottomless, and there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far Bottomless does take a very calculated approach to the whole of the defense, waiting in the perfect spots, just taking a shot when it's there. He already has 4 goals, I think it's correct, and put up the last one for ReliefBot as well. So he's the offensive force of this team, and because they have so much offense, they don't need any defense.
Yeah.
Like, offense is the best defense, right?
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, Bottomless's defense has been amazing. We just haven't seen any of it because he hasn't had to do any of it. Derivo now with the carry gets broken up by Relief, and that's going to be thrown off to the side.
Oh,
Cartana puts it
fast
on.
goal.
What was it? Was that a pinch?
There was a pinch, yes. 146 kilometers per hour!
That's insane.
Whoa! Straight down the center of the goal. Insane. And Bottomless, 6 goal participations. That's insane. I want to see you gonna show me a better pinch of bots.
Anarchy
or
just
even
slapped that ball
players.
clear.
Yeah. Anarchy puts it upfield. Bottomless does get the block. Relief's going to go for the aerial, keep
What
it
a
in the
touch.
corner. Corner's a safe place for it to be. Cartana puts it up.
Bottomless
and
jumped for an aerial and got demoed mid-aerial.
Adversity demos him in the air. That's actually insane. Leafbot now trying to get the shot. Bottomless follows it up. Anarchy was there, but he didn't play it right. Yeah.
There's smoke from Adversity's demo in the replay cam.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would get scared if Bottomless just turns up right in front of the goal.
Yeah, that's always a scary situation. Adversity doing a random aerial. Anarchy now bumps Relief Bot, goes back, but Bottomless
Top corner.
Bottomless denies the Brazil. He says, "No, if we're gonna win this, we're gonna win this hard," and that's what Bottomless just does. I'm telling you, we've seen him do it time and time again, and it still is just as amazing as the first time.
To be honest, I'm a little bit concerned about Derivo because he's always going so extremely slow and only using boost when he needs it for recovery
Derivo!
and puts it in his own net.
Oh my
Just
goodness,
talking about him.
Derivo.
Yeah,
think-
it is not really looking good for him. I don't know what quite is happening.
I think Team Orange now thinks they're playing an aggressive game of golf, seeing that the score.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what exactly is happening with Derivo because he had so many double commits earlier with Katana. And yeah, he's only using boost to get boost or back in defense. And there's not really quite a good solid showing from him so far.
Yeah.
And did he also have a goal participation at all? I don't think so. I can't remember.
I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, he had-
he's had the own goal. He had the own goal, so we can give
He
him
had a
credit for
goal.
that.
He had a goal in the first match actually, but nothing else then.
Well, that was,
So
I believe, if I remember correctly, he was bumped by Cartana in the first match, and that was his
that's
goal.
that's correct. So also
Derivo dribbles Anarchy, though, so
Yeah.
we know that Derivo's dribble plays are still on point. He's going to pop it up again, and he's just going to carry it. And this might be a potential
Hey!
flick. He's going to flick
Oh!
it. Is that I think that's actually the first time I've seen
I've
Derivo
seen,
do a
yeah,
flick.
that's the first time I've seen
Yeah,
Derivo flick.
that's correct.
Oh my goodness. It's just usually
Adversity
it just
just got a
bounces
triple
on his car
demo.
and then bounces off.
Adversity just had the triple demo there.
Oh my goodness. But Relief,
sad.
Relief and Adversity both getting demos. And
Demos
Derivo's
coming
going to
up.
put that up the field. That's not quite on, though. And that's going to go into the blue corner. ReliefBot's going to probably clear. Or Bottomus. Bottomus actually centers it, but there's no one on orange center. Derivo was in the corner. I think Cartana was in the corner as well, and Adversity was adversitying. Adversity is kind of his own category of bot. I mean, generally we have the defensive bots, we have the offensive bots, we have the bots that are really good at team play, which is what we're trying to develop in Triple Threat. But then there's just Adversity kind of just there as well.
7
his own
goals out of
style.
Bottomus that game.
Yeah. 9-0. I mean, we called ReliefBot Bottomus Prime is a deadly combo, but actually that was mostly Bottomus Prime's game. Like, what the heck? He's 1,000 points as opposed to Cartana and Relief, who just have a little over 200.
Yeah,
I mean,
but of course,
Bottomus.
I mean, 7 of 8 shots made, and then additionally 2 assists. Of course, you're gonna have so many points in the end. He just waited for the opportunity to come to him, and he was there and just put it in. Like, also over 80% of a shooting percentage. I mean, you got to have that in the first place. That's just an astonishing shooting percentage. Most of the nets were open, but still, you have in the first place you have to put those away, and that's already a task in itself for bots. And yeah, Bottomus, he just did that to the perfect extent, nearly.
And I mean, that's what we've always known Bottomus to be, is a very strong defensive bot who just capitalizes on those opportunities and just realizes, hey, that bot's out of position, I can take the shot now, and he's not going to be able to save it. And that's what's been carrying Bottomus in the 1s tournaments, and it's really paying off here in the 3s tournaments as well.
Okay, for this next match, we're letting the bots load in right now. It's Diablo, Algebra Calf, and Wildfire versus Derivo, ReliefBot, and PenguinBot. So I mean, honestly, this could go any way.
This is the last bot of the
Last match of the qualification stage.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Diablo, the Algebra Calf, Wildfire, Derivo, ReliefBot, PenguinBot. I mean, we have ReliefBot, obviously, on orange, so that's going to be something to watch out for. But Diablo's also been really showing up here. And Wildfire is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think Diablo and Wildfire, they will put on the offense while Calfbot will stay back. This could be like the situation on the blue team, but let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, and I mean, let's be real. If you're gonna be putting Calfbot on your team, you're gonna want some heavy off bots.
Ooh.
Already, PenguinBot has already taken the lead, and we're barely 10 seconds into this game. I matched right this time.
I just want to look at ReliefBot, who bumps Calfbot right out of the way. What a play! That was
a good
actually
play.
insane. I will
ReliefBot
put
clears
up
the goal, and PenguinBot sinks it.
I will put up 5 more euros for that, because that was just a sick play made by ReliefBot and PenguinBot together. So congrats for that.
Yeah. Hey, I made
Additional
money. And PenguinBot's here in the corner. Derivo is going to try to put it up the field. He is slowly but surely putting it up. Diablo takes it off of him, but it's still moving towards the blue side. And Derivo's going to pop it up, and that's a center.
Ooh.
PenguinBot almost takes it, but Relief's going to keep the pressure going. Derivo is Derivoing. I mean, Derivo is, yeah, he's doing his Derivo stuff. He's going to put it towards net, and Calf almost bumped Wildfire out of the way, but fortunately he didn't. And that's going to go back to ReliefBot, who plays it safely into the corner. But Wildfire's there. Wildfire's going to put it to Derivo. Derivo's now taking it. Does not flick for some odd reason. I guess because Derivo is Derivo. Calf is in the goal.
Yeah, I think Derivo only flicks if a challenge is coming from like in front of him, because that's what we saw earlier, not from behind. Well, he should a little bit check on that.
Yeah, that's fair. Derivo's now going to center. PenguinBot almost gets it, but that's an open blue net. But Derivo's just going to put it into the corner, say, all right, let's reset. And Relief
Demos
now,
everywhere.
Demos. And he has an open net. What? Was Wildfire gonna, Wildfire barely gets it back in time. but it's still dangerous. But that was a fantastic touch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was not a good touch.
Oh!
Derivo with the BM. I don't need that goal. But
Uh-oh.
this could be dangerous. Penguin Bot though does get the touch,
Good clear.
Very good recovery.
and
But
Derivo's
still
gonna try to center.
dangerous.
Penguin Bot clears it out again. Bounces off the wall. Diablo isn't quite in position. Takes it off of Derivo though, and Relief Bot coming out of nowhere. Wildfire is gonna go off the ceiling. He's gonna try to get the ceiling shot. But Diablo's dribbling backwards.
I haven't seen that
Diablo.
before.
Yeah, that's a new behavior. Did the beard add that in the update? Oh, whatever. Derivo puts it up. Penguin Bot is going to try to take the shot, but Diablo blocks. Wildfire is going to be sitting in net. Diablo tries to get the aerial, doesn't quite hit it. Relief Bot now is going to center. Penguin Bot pinches
Too
off
early.
of Diablo. Derivo's going to block the shot. And now Diablo's dribbling it towards the orange net. He's not going to be able to put it quite on, but he's going to keep it very, very dangerous. Penguin Bot, though, does end up with the clear. And Calf is the only one back at the moment, but Diablo does put it off to the side. He's going to buy time. Calf, though, challenges, and this could be bad. Relief Bot sinks it in. I think, what was that? Diablo, I think, was in the way? Or was that Wildfire? Yeah, that was Diablo almost got the save, but Relief Botting.
Yeah, that was a good shot. He was staying with the play all the time, waiting for the center to happen, and then he just puts it in because it's open all the way. And yeah, I think the blue team needs to figure out a lot. Someone of the bots need to step up to the play right here, and Diablo tries to do just that.
Diablo is stepping up. He's going to bounce it towards the center. Unfortunately, none of his teammates were there. And Relief Bot's going to just put it up the wall. And that's a potential pass to Derivo. Derivo's going to take it. Derivo
With a
flicks
flick.
it over Diablo. And this might be a shot. Oh, but Calfbot is in the way. Nice save by him. And Wildfire is now pushing it up the field. Derivo trying to get the read on the dribble. Relief
clear.
Bot clears it away. Good play by him. That's going straight up to Wildfire. Wildfire goes up the wall. And this is a center. I don't think there's anyone in net. And Penguin Bot is there, but I think that the
He
goal's
bounced
credited
it off
to Derivo. I
Derivo.
need to see this again.
Yeah, it was an own goal, I think. No, it was actually. Oh.
It was technically an
okay.
own goal, but Wildfire was trying to get in the way and just unlucky touch.
Yeah. Yeah, so 3 goals down. This will be very tough now for the blue team to actually come back, because they also haven't like any solid offensive opportunity.
Derivo.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna own goal for a
maybe
moment
but
there.
they will have now
But-
Diablo.
Oh, and
Yes.
Diablo is going.
No,
Oh,
no,
It doesn't go in.
doesn't barely. Oh, that.
It looked in.
If bots could kick themselves, that would be an appropriate time. But Penguin Bot is gonna try to keep it. Is gonna try to get the pressure back on the blue side. Relief Bot flicks it up.
Oh.
Wildfire. Oh, Wildfire into Calf on the own goal. Oh, and this blue offense is just, or this blue defense is just falling apart at the seams.
Well, a good passing play at least.
It was. If there's any consolation, that was an amazing pass. Penguin Bot now is up on the wall. He's gonna try to get the touch. Does get it, and with 30 seconds left, I think it's safe to say that Orange has this. Oh, but Wildfire is gonna try to put it. Oh, Penguin Bot's in the way.
Yeah, where's Wildfire's carry pants? He's known for them.
Wildfire has definitely been playing this game really well. Derivo now with a little wobble. He's gonna try to dunk on Calf, but Calf gets it. Relief is now putting it back, puts it back past Penguin.
Calf
Relief's the
actually
last one
going
back.
up the
Calf
field.
is actually going on offense. What is this? I think Calf bugged out for a moment, but he's recovered now. He's going back on defense, and that's gonna be game for Orange.
Wildfire wasn't able
what
to keep
a
it
game
up
that
there.
was. What a game that was.
Yeah, so
Dang.
these were all the qualification matches, and after, yeah, Goose has put in like all the scores. We will see who will progress in the tournament and go into the next phase. Interestingly, to reiterate a little bit on the matches, we saw 4 wins for the Orange team and only 1 win for the Blues, while if we would add up all the scores and the goal differences, blue would take it.
Well, I mean, there's kind of one outlier in all of these matches, and I don't think I need to state what outlier that is. I mean, well, so for the 20-minute show match, we're just gonna be like showing a match in the background, and I presume talking about some of those bots. So, what are your thoughts? Oh, by the way, PenguinBot has it, just in case anyone is wondering. He's dang it, he's gonna get this ball. I mean,
He's
look
got
at it.
it.
It's sitting right there in the
It's
middle
sitting
of the
right there in the
field.
middle of the field. Yep.
All right. Well, okay, Axel X, what are your bots to watch out for as we move into the picks and our little 20-minute exhibition match?
By the
Yeah,
way, this show match that we're gonna do, I know chat is it's gonna be an infinite boost match, and it's gonna be 20 minutes long. Chat can pick the bots that play against each other. It's gonna be a 2v2 because I need to be able to use my computer while it's running.
Yeah, so
Goose very accidentally admits that his computer is not good.
I mean, it is good, but these bots are too much.
yeah, okay. To get back into,
Eastville wants you to explain the format briefly, Goose. Just for those of us who
Okay.
have maybe tuned in the middle.
Yep. All right. So what we just did is we played a series of qualification matches, and in each match, the bots were randomly paired up on teams such that each bot had like the most opponents, and they didn't play against the same people twice and whatnot. So it's like a pseudo random pairing 3v3 bracket. And for each win that a team got, they earned 2 points. Each bot earned 2 qualification points. And for close games, the losing team each bot would earn 1 point. And all of these points have tallied up. So right now in the standings, I haven't added the points for the last match, but Bottomless Prime is in the lead with 8 qualification points, followed by Diablo with 6. PenguinBot looks like they have 5. Relief and Wildfire have 5. And ties in points here will be broken by goals versus saves. Goals and saves.
Doesn't Cartana also have 5 points, or did you mess up the
Yeah,
points
Cartana
somewhere?
Cartana does have 5 points right now. I haven't finished
Oh,
adding.
this could be really interesting. Yeah, you're gonna need to finish adding those up.
Yep. So, and what's going to happen now is alliance selection. So all the bots have pick lists where they have chosen their preferred teammates, and what we're going to do in this 20-minute break is get their team straight based on alliance captain. So basically, the top 2 bots in our bracket, which are most likely to be Bottomless Prime and Diablo, are going to become alliance captains, and then they're going to pick teams based on their pick lists. And then from there, we're going to have just one final match pairing between the first and second seed alliance to determine who's going to be the winner of this tournament. And that'll happen in about 20 minutes. Now, let me see. We need to see who's going to be in this 2v2 for the 20 minutes.
All right, chat. Pick out some bots that you want to see more of.
Preferably ones that we've already seen today, because then I don't have to load up more from other places.
I would like to make a quick digression and just say that PenguinBot is the best bot.
That's a cast
Anyways.
right there.
Oh no, I'm not biased. It's obvious that PenguinBot is the best bot. Besides maybe Bottomus. Okay, no.
I've
Alright,
seen
Captain
3 or 4 people ask for self-driving car, so I think I'll go ahead and grab him from the bot pack.
All right. Does self-driving car have a team play code? I guess he kind of just falls back as part of his one strat, so he doesn't really
Self-driving
need
car
two.
is just good.
Yeah, he's just all of us normies on the RLBot server all bow before what is a phone and his creation, except maybe Darksteel. And I think Robbie's also a little mad that he lost to self-driving car in that one game in Wintertide. But anyways, so while we're picking bots, I posed this question to Alex, and I want to get your thoughts. What are the bots to look out for going into these finals?
Well, the picking system will be quite interesting, and yeah, of course, Bottomless, he has the first seed, and of course, then also the first pick.
Okay, hold on. I saw a whole bunch of people asking for self-driving car, but not much else. I'm seeing some reliefs and penguins, so I think those will be two. Um, self-driving car and relief versus penguin and who else? We need one more. People are yelling for anarchy, but they always yell for anarchy, so I mean, I'm not sure if that's.
I mean, if you want to throw anarchy with Penguin Bot, we can try that. The interesting thing though is that you're throwing the self-driving car and relief bot. You're throwing some of the best bots ever built against some of the newer bots, namely Penguin and Anarchy is kind of semi-new. Anarchy's just hard to explain.
People are saying bottomless.
Bottomus is, oh my goodness, Bottomus has been just insane this entire tournament.
I turned on the bot pack, and there's so many bots in here right now because I downloaded it twice that I can't find penguin. Oh,
I
there we
accidentally
go.
did that once. When Eldest updated the bot pack structure, the game knew that I had all the bots, or the framework knew that I had all the bots. But when it looked in the folder locations, it couldn't find any of them. So I ended up with 2 copies of the bot pack. Then, so I just deleted the entire folder and tried again, and that's what happened.
Okay. Everybody is going except self-driving car having issues.
A self-driving car always has issues.
Um,
Are you using old or new GUI? Because I found that I can only get self-driving car to run on the new GUI.
New. Let me start this real quick and see if self-driving car is. No.
No, he always does this on kickoffs.
I don't think so.
Well, wait. We didn't see. I think he had a strategy there. I mean, it worked out for Derivo, and Derivo was T-posing. Like, surely if
Fair
you just
enough.
sit there long enough, something good will happen.
Okay, we need. I'm not gonna download the bot pack for third. Okay, maybe I will.
Oh my goodness. So while we're loading this up, I will try for a third time to ask, Alex. Besides, obviously, Bottomus Prime is a huge bot to watch out for. What other bots do you think would be? What other bots? What did you think of the other bots? What do you think of their performances? What do you suspect bot makers are going to be trying to get their hands on?
They're gonna get their hands on Bottomus's open source code when it comes out. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Bottomless is pretty much.
Everyone's gonna watch
the-
the rotation strategy video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. Why is second Rocket League?
Episode 6 is
Hang
gonna
on.
come out.
Hang on. Quick question. Since I also have to do a pick list because I'm also a bot maker. All right, so what bot am I missing? Bottomus, Relief, Diablo, Wildfire, Anarchy, Cartana, Adversity, Calf, Derivo. Who am I missing?
Your
That's
own
fine.
bot.
Diablo?
Oh yeah, because it's a pick list. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I actually have a mental condition where sometimes I'm just stupid.
Aren't we all?
All right. Alex, what other bots do you want to keep an eye on?
So I really want to keep an eye on Wildfire and Diablo. I think they're quite the dark horses. They have 5 points each, and currently, no wait, Diablo has 6 and Wildfire has 5. We know that Relief Bot and Bottoms are really good.
Yeah.
And Penguin did take quite an defensive stand. And then there was also Katana, which also has 5 points. But I think the positioning of Diablo and Wildfire are much better in total. And if the picks are gonna work out for them, I could see them with a better positioning actually challenge Bottomless. But those two, if they stick together, they really have to have good teamwork, because Bottomless was pretty much in every situation in the correct
Yeah.
place. So
Bottomus's positioning this tournament has been absolutely insane. You've seen him positioning him at the midfield, blocking clears, putting them straight back onto the opposing side. You've seen him also take quite a lot of shots from the midfield. We've seen him push up onto offense and take shots from point blank, and we've seen him also push back onto defense and get some really great saves. The one where Anarchy totally had the ball but was dribbling into his own net, and Bottomus just comes across and completely whacks it away to claim one of the games that the one that surprised us, where it went into overtime 0-0.
yeah, exactly.
That Bottomus has just been everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I think if Diablo and Wildfire are together in one team again, I think they could actually make it. They were together in the 5th match, together with the RLBot.
yeah.
If they have another bot which can take a little more offensive stand than RLBot does it, I think they could, with proper positioning, they can challenge Bottomus if they, of course, don't get Bottomus in their team.
By the way,
These two could make a difference apart from the obvious Bottomus and Relief.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. I think Wildfire has been playing really well. A couple hiccups with really small things like landings and stuff, but I agree. Wildfire has been really doing quite well throughout. And Diablo, this is I believe this is the first official tournament that Diablo's been a part of besides, well, I guess he appeared on Beard stream once, and there's the practice tournament. But this is the Diablo that we've been waiting for, and the Diablo that we've got has been living up to all of the hype around him. So, yeah. Goose, you had something you wanted to say?
yeah. So I just finished updating the points and I sorted them by most to least. And currently, Bottomus is definitely confirmed to be an alliance captain. And the second alliance captain is split between PenguinBot and ReliefBot. So I'm adding up the goals versus saves right now. Just see who that will be.
Oh wow, that's entertaining. I'm over here like, oh, that happened.
It looks like ReliefBot will take it. He has 4 goals, and PenguinBot has a goal and a save. Let me make sure I added that right.
I'd say dang it, Derivo, except that still would be only
Yep.
1 extra goal. But yeah. All right, so we're ready to head into our little show match.
Yep, I loaded up with Stick because self-driving car wasn't cooperating. So Stick and ReliefBot versus Bottomus 2.2 and PenguinBot. And I will be back in 20 minutes.
Interesting thing to note here. I don't think we'll be casting the game all that hard. We'll be more talking during this during like the break. But one thing to note is that Stick does not have rotation code. Stick is a pure 1 spot, so that is something to note. So
yeah. Hence why Relief needs to look at a little bit more after Stick and let Stick just do all the work.
Yeah, Relief needs to keep pushing it to Stick and say, here, Stick, you have it, you have it, you have it. And then just let them push past the entire team.
Yeah, pretty much. And to remember everyone, the bots have unlimited boost, so the gameplay will be a little faster than previously. And potentially actually help Bottomus. Stick has a good shot right here. Close.
Yeah.
I don't know if do developers actually check if unlimited boost is on, so they don't need to go for boost.
Yes. Some developers do. Some developers don't. What I did with PenguinBot. For those of you who don't know, PenguinBot is my brainchild. But what I did with PenguinBot is I just had him not collect boost when it's full. The boost meter on your car will be at 100 during unlimited boost matches. So generally, bot logic dictates that at 100 boost, there's no point in collecting boost, so just don't bother. Usually bot makers are smart enough for that, and that also deals with unlimited boost situations. So I think we should be seeing these bots do some amount of adapting with unlimited boost play, but of course all these bots are designed to work with not unlimited boost, or so we might see a couple hiccups. Like I think, for example, Penguin Bot was rotating back without using boost because that's smart, except of course when it's not.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I finally got the goal they needed. So, take a break, casters. No, we won't, but we will be here to answer any questions.
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't
about the RLBot
Twitch.
framework.
I don't have Twitch chat up, so you're gonna have to read out any
Yeah,
questions.
that's no problem.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying
So-
to keep my my internet as unburdened as possible. So
Yeah, sure. So if you got any questions in the Twitch chat, just
I'm gonna go
ask
downstairs
them.
and grab like a some crackers. I have a wireless headset, so I'll still be here. A little choppy
Yeah, okay. So, where is Shiro? I can't answer that because I don't know. I'm just a caster here, not the organizer.
though. What was this question? I don't know. I know a little bit about how
Where Shiro is.
Shiro is. Like Shiro the like the bot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shiro the bot, still only.
The cool one, your microphone is a little
right
bit,
now?
little bit weird.
Yep.
I know that it's a little bit weird. It's because I'm downstairs grabbing crackers.
Oh.
All right, well, you should
Yeah,
wait till you come back because that was pretty weird.
Yeah. Then
Yeah,
I just
sorry,
go-
sorry guys, technical difficulties. As one of our casters is downstairs getting crackers.
I think I can go to the next question then, which is a little bit interesting and which I can actually elaborate on. RLBot official, do any of the bots work on Linux? And that's a big and unfortunately a big no. I'm myself on Linux and I wanted to have these bots as well. It's just, Linux is so much nicer to work with, in my opinion, especially as a programmer. And yeah, it's unfortunately not working because the DLL injection, this is how RLBot started over dynamic loaded libraries. This doesn't quite work the same way in Linux as it does on Windows, so it was easier to start with it on Windows than on Linux. Same goes, of course, for Mac. And yeah, it just took a turn so far that so actually currently it's still only on Windows. While we got the official support by Psalmix with they created a custom bot API for us. Maybe there will be a thing like that, but it's, I think, as far as the current framework goes, it's not 100% everything in the API yet, so we stick to Windows so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of those things where we just switched away from the injection API. This is actually the first tournament that we're running on the new official Psionics API. So there's a lot of things that are possible now that weren't before. So for example, since we don't have to do DLL injection, potentially we could have a Linux version of this, but that will require some work on our end. So it's a possibility, but yeah, for right now it's only on Windows.
Yeah, if you wanted to look into bots on Linux, you can still join our Discord and actually work on the framework to work on Linux. This would be a much bigger contribution to the framework as a whole as just simply putting a single bot to use. Because, yeah, this is a framework implementation and I would make a bot myself then if it's available, if RLBot is available on Linux. So. And also, I'm not good enough to help the framework develop on Linux myself. I'm just a little bit of a pleb. I just like Linux a little bit more.
Yeah. Axel Alex bot, that would be fun to watch. What would your bot specialize in if you were to do a one spot?
In the one spot. Oh, yeah, for once I'm not quite sure because yeah, it's once. And I myself I'm not playing once that very much. I think I would look first of all on a lot of on recoveries, proper recoveries, because I think this is lacking for the most bots, like quick recoveries and following the path of the small boost pads. Because yeah, we saw in the previous review gameplay, the bots don't have the most boost available to themselves at any time. So the small boost pads could always give you the little edge in the end. Things like ball prediction and aerial control and stuff, of course, this would come at some time. But I think the first, I would try to make good recoveries and try to keep the bot at a certain boost level.
Okay.
Despite
That sounds
RLBot
fun.
just going there, this intermission match is actually pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And also the aerials are fun to watch. By the way, so the final alliances, I have already gone through the pick list and confirmed what they are going to be. What we're going to see, of course, Bottomus 2.2 is the alliance captain, and he got first pick, and he picked Wildfire. So it'll be Bottomus and Wildfire. Then RLBot.
That's gonna be a deadly combination. I feel like since we have so much longer left in this match, I feel like we need to comment on each of the
Each of the picks.
picks.
Okay.
Yeah. So Wildfire being top of Bottomus' pick list as opposed to say Relief, which would be more common. But I guess
Actually, the top of Bottomus's
as-
pick list was episode 6, but he unfortunately did not qualify for the tournament.
Okay, that's actually funny.
Now, if he had asked for episode 7, that would have qualified. But
Yeah.
sorry.
All right, but yeah, Axel, yeah, but so I mean, as Axel said, Wildfire's been a very, very solid bot. So, I guess.
Wildfire knows how to
Does
carry
make-
too. We saw it in the practice day. Oh my gosh! Look at the intermission
What was
area.
that? Okay, wait, hang on. What was this aerial?
Look at
He,
that,
like,
off the wall.
falls, and then like
Comes back up.
it just hovers. I mean, Bottomus was showing us that he too can VTOL. All right, sorry. Go back
Got
to
distracted.
what Relief was. Relief you said was second. What did Relief pick?
Yeah, Relief was the second team captain after getting more goals and saves than Penguin Bot. They were tied on points. And his first pick was Diablo. So
Ooh. Relief and Diablo. Now, Diablo was the other one that you said would be someone to watch out for, and I think a lot of the bot makers agreed that those two bots are going to be a very
look, Stick showing he can do it too.
oh my goodness, Stick.
Yeah,
He literally
yeah,
he just
yeah.
did the exact same thing almost.
Yeah, Bottomus and Relief, as said, they are the best bots. I think you can't really argue with that. Relief bot a little more defensively, like a little more passive than Bottomus here in this tournament. But Diablo and Wildfire are the two bots which had solid positioning and also solid plays throughout the whole tournament so
I don't know
far.
what Stick just did there, but it
And
was really cool.
yeah, I think they are a great addition bots. They are not that great when it comes to like carry a team, but as teammates to have, I think they're
Yeah.
really great.
Yeah, agreed.
Not to mention, Diablo did come out winning the practice tournament, so he's obviously a good pick to have.
Oh, for sure.
And then, since Relief Bot is the lowest team captain, normally we were expecting to have 3, but there weren't enough bots. He also gets the second pick, and his second pick was Penguin.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. I would have picked Penguin also over Anarchy, because Anarchy had a few double commit situations at some times.
Anarchy definitely with a few
not the very
hiccups.
worst. Yeah, not the very worst, but also not quite
oh,
the
Relief
best.
Bot.
While Penguin also always had a good stand on the defense and made solid defensive clears, so yeah, I would have picked Penguin also over Anarchy. But still, I would give the edge to the Orange team actually, because they are looking so deadly. And they have played already one match together, which they won, with 1-0 after they didn't score for that long.
I mean, if we wanted to, I mean, you were bringing up Pegobot's defense. I mean, yeah. Well, I guess the Cap did some stuff too, but
Ooh, stick with
what
the
was that
pinch.
pinch?
How fast was that? Holy cow.
123.
122.
52.
Oh, 152. Dang.
Oh.
Pegobot tried so hard to save it. You can see
Yeah,
him just
so-
jump into the air in the complete wrong position. No.
Yeah, getting back to that that third match. We saw the orange team play together already. Bottomless, Wildfire, and Anarchy.
And they were good. They were always strong on the
Pen-
offense.
They were really strong on the offense, but of course they also had like no competition on the offense. While Penguin Bot showed himself a little bit there in this match. He was carrying the blue team as much as he could. He had the only offensive situation for the blue team.
If you don't
When-
count Anarchy's almost down the field dribble into own goal that Bottomus had the epic save on.
Yeah.
And by the way, the reason
yeah.
that Bottomus picked Anarchy is because his next picks were supposed to be Penguin or Diablo, but ReliefBot had taken them, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, obviously. It doesn't really surprise me.
So then who's our third alliance captain then?
There isn't a third alliance captain. It'll just be these 6 bots fighting for the title.
Oh, okay. I must have, alright.
Also,
I
Redox
thought for
totally
some
called
reason
you
we were
out when I said Relief picked you. He typed "oh okay" in quotes in the text chat. The Coon's like, I wanted to be with Bottomus.
I mean, yeah, I'll take really. I mean, yeah, I'll take the bot that's been like winning everything in the 3s and 2.
Hey, blue team has strong composition. Anarchy is going to be the wild card that kind of decides how this will go, whether or not he's able to work
Yeah.
with Bottomus and Wildfire.
Nice shot by Bottomus. That's a joke.
I'm sure everybody in Team Off Topic is going to be rooting for Orange Team.
Do we have to create team names? Because Team Off Topic is quite a team name. Like,
Oh well, that's just for Anarchy. I think it's just Team Bottomus and Team Relief.
oh, okay. So let's see. We've got
Well, I think Bottomless, Wildfire, and Anarchy should like get a proper team name because they played together already and missed so many shots. I think they should be called Shooting Efficiency.
what were the bots that you were saying?
Yeah, the 3 that played already together: Bottomless, Wildfire, and Anarchy.
Bottomus, Wildfire, Anarchy. So what you do is you take Bottomus, Wildfire, and Anarchy, you throw them into something, and that you throw them into like a blender and spew out letters and see what happens. So was it Bottomus, Wildfire, Anarchy? So then,
Yeah.
wait, Botark Fire.
Bottomus, Wildfire, Anarchy, Relief,
Botark
Diablo,
Fire?
Penguin.
That kind of doesn't sound right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Wilder Key Prime if you want.
That could work. I'll probably just end up saying the individual players' names. So
Yeah, and Team Orange.
yeah, Team Orange maybe.
Redux
Wait,
wants
wait,
it to
wait,
be
hang
Team Off
on.
Topic. And that'll be up to Bottomus to decide.
What was this play? What was this slow play by Bottomus? He just like completely slow played stick.
I mean, it worked. By the way, this match is like surprisingly close.
What? Who did you
Yeah.
think would be winning?
I don't know. I just figured like stick wouldn't be balanced with the other two.
Yeah, so I would like it if the captains would actually name their teams. So
Yeah, that would work. All
I know
right,
Terhard
Captain.
is here. I don't know if Draxel.
Is it Draxel or Draxsteel?
You know, I just kind of guessed, and I'm going with that. Good shot by Stick. Diraxel. D-Raxel.
Draxel?
Chat, I don't know. Chat is putting out random pronunciations. Dark Seal. Diraxel.
yeah,
Draxel Alex too.
Derek Seal is correct. Alien got it. For my nickname. Well, he chose it.
All right. So,
Diablo.
who was the? So you said that the final pick for Bottomus's team was Anarchy, right?
Yes.
He
Okay.
was kind of forced into it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
How many tabs do I have open? Oh, several.
Yeah. So I want to have at least like one play in the final to put actually money on. Because
Yeah.
I saw two plays so far which were kind of reminiscent of actually human gameplay, pro gameplay, which was the last goal, the overtime goal from Diablo and Bottomless Prime in the second match, where Diablo put it up with an infield pass towards Bottomless and he scored it then, and the bump play by Relief Bot. Well, it was Relief Bot. Where Penguin Bot scored. Like these were really good plays, which reminded me of actual pro play, and I really want to see some of it in the finals again.
Yeah. Is the
Just
finals gonna
because
be like a
it's-
best
it's-
of 3?
Yeah, it'll be best of
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, very good. Because it's just so much fun to see bots
Oh, yeah.
actually pull plays from the current pro meta. Yeah.
By the
Yeah.
way, I'm gonna go through the team captains' pick list right now, just so you can get an idea of what they actually were. Both Relief and
This
Bottomless.
was a nice touch by Penguin Bot. Look at this. Sets it up to himself and then just. Sorry, I
Yeah.
just thought this was cool.
Bottomless was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bottomless wouldn't have scored it. I think Bottomless would have, put it wide, actually. It looked
Thank you.
like.
Thank you for the fuel for my ego. I 100% agree. All right.
So both Relief and Bottomless selected no forfeit, so they weren't going to forfeit to the other. So it really is a fight between the two of them for this title.
Ooh.
Bottomless couldn't have picked Relief if he wanted. Now I'm going to go down Bottomless's list first. Obviously, no forfeit, and then Gosling Episode 6 version, which unfortunately is not in this tournament. And then
Dang it.
straight into Wildfire, then Relief Bot, Penguin Bot, Diablo, then Anarchy. So of course he was able to pick Wildfire there, but after that Relief got his 2 picks and he got to pick up Diablo and Penguin. His next pick after that would have been Wildfire, then Adversity, then Cartana. And actually, interestingly enough, both Draxel and Tear listed Adversity and Cartana in order. Although Draxel put it after Anarchy, and Terra never even mentioned Anarchy in his pick list.
He's like, yeah, no, there's no way I'm getting that bot.
I don't know. Off topic is a
Would he
powerful
seriously
force.
have gone with Derivo over Anarchy?
Would have gone with
Derivo over Anarchy.
yeah.
Wow.
I think
Is
I don't
that-
know. Off topic is a powerful
like-
force not to be reckoned with. So
Oh yeah. It's gonna make things really interesting.
okay, so I'm gonna kill these tabs before Google Chrome shuts my computer down. I just freed up 30% CPU. Suggestion of line to add to Adversity Bot. Delete yourself, master reboot. Or delete your master boot record. Delete BIOS.
Oh man, if Stick would have got that.
That would have been a 6 day.
So close.
That was
It
close.
was really close.
Still using Chrome. Yes.
It's nice having a little bit of downtime between matches and just watching some entertaining bot play.
Well, entertaining bot play could be to have 3 adversity bots against each other.
I think I've done that before. It's pretty
Yeah, explosions all over the
Oh
field,
no,
and the
I did
ball
an
has never
adversity.
been touched.
Yeah, no, I did an adversity bot 1v1, and it was basically they both went for kickoff, grabbed a boost pad, and then just started demoing each other, and that was the game. Oh, by the way, nice shot by Penguin.
Somebody said we should do best of 5 for the finals.
Oh, you
That's a little.
madman.
I think that's a little long, actually. Best of 5. I think it. If bots are better than the other, the results are quite reproducible. It's not like there could be a big swing back like in human gameplay with reverse sweeps and stuff like that, because there's no mentality to the bots. Unfortunately to say, but
I mean,
yeah.
we could program in mentality to the bot, so like they play worse when they're losing, and then like
That's in
and then
theory
like
possible. Yeah.
sick plays would then give them a confidence boost. Yeah, that I'm sure that would be possible to do. It's just I don't know why a bot maker would ever want to do that.
Yeah.
Let's see
When you're
at
playing
the
against-
RLBot tournament.
Yeah, if the task was to copy a human as good as possible, then yes. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, there's kind of a difference between winning human tournaments and winning bot tournaments.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I think a best of 3 is actually good enough to determine the winner in bot matches.
East Village says at least best of 3, and somebody else says they want best of 5. I think I'm totally for a best of 5. I think the matches will be pretty close, so
All right,
we'll try it.
We're about 6 minutes out from the break ending, so Alex, who do you predict winning?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I said Wildfire and Diablo are the ones to looking at. Now they got split up, which doesn't really surprise me because of the order of the picks. ReliefBot didn't show up so far. He was a little more passive than Bottomless, but of course his shooting is good. I think because of the aggressiveness that Bottomless brings to the play as a whole, I think the orange team has the edge. Not by much, because Penguin has some good shown some good clears as well, and ReliefBot is also a very solid bot, especially when it comes to taking balls away in the defense. Like when Team Orange has a breakaway, I think ReliefBot can be quite good there, taking the ball away. But
Yeah.
it all comes down if the defense of the blue team can perform. I would say Team Orange is gonna take it in 2-1 fashion. If we go best of 3, if we go best of 5, I would say a 3-1. So I would give Team Blue 1 game, but not more.
I think Blue actually has a pretty good chance of winning this. I think that's going to be my vote because Bottomless, while he is very aggressive, he can only do that when he's not playing defense. And Blue Team has Diablo, who is constantly pushing the ball upfield. I think that Relief and Penguin are going to have really good clears, and I think Diablo is going to keep Bottomless from pushing up as often as he would need to.
Well, then Anarchy comes in because
Anarchy.
has...
I mean, again, Anarchy is the wild card
Anarchy is
here.
the wild card. It's really
Yeah.
hard to call. If Anarchy steps up, and plays and plays the is actually part of the team, and doesn't just do random stuff, then yeah, it's going to be very tough to go up against that with the team so close. But if Anarchy puts shots towards his own goal or breaks up plays on the offense and doesn't do much on the defense, then yeah, this could very easily be a the winner. Anarchy is the determining factor who's gonna win.
The bot to
That's what I'm
look
trying
out for, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anarchy is the bot to keep an eye on, because if Anarchy's doing well, his team's going to do well. If Anarchy's doing poorly, then his team might be able to carry a little bit, but his team's going to suffer.
Okay, I will put a little bit more perspective on Anarchy actually, because in the first match we saw him lose quite in the overtime, so it was quite close. He was carrying his team, which I didn't predict at all. while there was also Diablo and Katana. And he just lost barely, but he had also RLBot in his team, so also quite a good lineup of bots with himself. He was in the dominating team in theory, which didn't put any goals in there. So if his team is good, he is doing quite well, I would say. If his team is doing bad, he's doing bad as well. So I would actually flip it the way around, because he later on played in the fourth match, RLBot, Bottomless Prem, and Katana, and they completely destroyed that team with Anarchy on, and he didn't do so much in there. So yeah, he is the player to look out for, but I would say in the flip side, that he's gonna do well when the team is going to do well, and I would say his team, especially with Bottomless on the team, is going to do well. That's why I say Orange is gonna take it.
3 minutes left in our intermission. People are saying I should restart Rocket League before the finals, and I think that's a great idea.
That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna quickly check out Dogs Wolfing. I'm gonna see what that's about. I'll be back in a moment.
This match is still pretty close. I'm actually quite surprised.
Yeah, 3 goals ago it was actually tied up. If I remember correctly, Stick and Relief were like 3 goals down at 12-15 and tied it up, and then went down again. And they're gonna concede again. Okay, this might be over, pretty much. I mean, they're playing for already.
I mean, they still have 2.
Let's calculate 70 minutes. So, of course, anything can happen, but I think 4 goals in that amount of time, with Bottomless on the Orange team. Quite tough. So we got like 2 minutes left to maybe get another 2 or 3 questions from the Twitch chat in. What do we want to know about RLBot and maybe also the community?
Ooh,
Ooh.
Relief jumped a
close,
little early
close.
there. What do you think
Yeah.
of Cartana's plays? I think Cartana actually did pretty well. Hold on, what match? It was one of the first matches where let's see. Yeah, Cartana scored 4 goals in the first match against RLBot, Anarchy, and in CAF. So I'm glad Cartana made it in. In fact, actually, hold on. Where did Cartana end up placing? Cartana has 5 points in the series right now. That puts him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tied for 5th with Wildfire. And of course, Bottomless, Penguin, Relief, Diablo, Wildfire, and Anarchy are all in the finals, which means the top bot after that is Cartana. Cartana will get 3rd place for this tournament.
Yeah, if we look at the stats, like Katana has scored 6 goals. No, actually 7 goals, while Wildfire has only scored 2 and has 2 saves to himself. So he actually outperformed Wildfire.
The thing with
I
Wildfire
can
is he's had a few teams where he's had to play really defensively.
Yeah, I can see why Wildfire was picked above Katana, as well as Anarchy was also down in the points by 1 to Katana. I can see why the picks are made like that, but Katana did do fairly well.
A few questions. What's the percent indicating in the upper left? That is the, well, that's the health of the bots. I don't know what the number is actually measuring. But we're trying to keep them up around 100, which is kind of hard when there's so many bots running plus the stream on one computer. They've been doing pretty good today, though. I've been pretty happy with it. Let's see. Someone's embarrassed that a bot can air dribble longer than them. Well, yeah, they'll take over the world eventually. Don't worry.
Well,
You won't feel so
to
bad when they're
be-
beating everybody.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm Grand Champ since like about 6 months, and yeah, these bots can also air dribble longer than me, so it's like mechanically they're pretty solid, and can do better even than Grand Champs. But positioning wise, of course, I would outplay them pretty easily. That's where the big lack of skill comes in for them. So another reason why we go for these three tournaments now a little more, because mechanic-wise they are already quite good. Of course, the counter stuff improved quite a lot as well, but positioning-wise they're just that's a little bit horrendous up until that point. So
Well, that's why we're
Yeah.
having this tournament, is to encourage people
Yeah.
to.
Are you talking about bots versus grand champs? Like,
yes.
oh,
We were just talking about the
we get
strengths and
asked this
weaknesses of
question
bots.
so much. Asked about this so much. All right, I'm gonna add one other thing in the category of reasons why bots cannot beat grand champs is that bots play a very, very, very slow game. I mean, to some of you, if you're in like bronze or silver, this gameplay may look extremely fast, but compared to even myself as a platinum level player, this is very, very slow gameplay. And there's a lot of stuff where you can, where a bot can get away with doing something like dribbling all the way down the field that would just never work at Grand Champ levels, or like push the ball all the way down the field and all the bots miss. And that's stuff that just doesn't happen at the at higher levels of play.
Yeah, even with one touch, a Grand Champ could make the bots all turn around at like on the spot because they're all out of position.
Yeah.
It's just too easy. So I mean, we saw the challenge Linkuru did, who was challenged by DT Racers. He had no problems. Yeah, scoring on the 4 best bots in a collaboration. He had the only thing he needed to manage was dodging adversity, but that was like the only challenge to him. The rest was pretty much too easy for him, just because the positionings are not as good. The recoveries of the bots are not good enough. Yeah, and the whole movement is not smoothed out enough to challenge a champ,
By the way, for those wondering,
especially a grand champ. So yeah,
the screen is black because we are restarting the game to get everything fresh for the finals. It'll
Yeah.
come back up in just a minute here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's also the issue of processing power. I mean, computers can process things fast, but computers really struggle when you start to give them human-related problems. So you have to code a lot of optimizations to the bots, and that often comes in the form of shortcutting. I mean, the human brain does like a crazy number of shortcuts as well, but especially with bots, the types of computations that you're doing are not the same computations that are done in your brain, if you can even call them computations in the brain. For example, the interface, the Rocket League interface control system is very intuitive to a human. You drive with the right trigger, you steer with the little stick, A and B. It all makes sense. But to a bot, that's a ridiculous control scheme because the bot wants to be moving in a certain vector at any given time, and that Rocket League doesn't really let you do that. So you have to stack up all those so you basically end up stacking calculations on calculations on calculations, and it starts, and you start to get something where, especially when you're running 3v3 bots, they're all slowing each other down just a little bit. But
yes. Then there's also like if you're in pro level, and even for most GCs, they got a game understanding which is 1-to-1 inside the game at that point, because they know what they want to do inside the game, and they just do it. They don't need to think about how to apply it, which a bot always needs to do. He first of all needs to figure out what he wants to do. Like there's no game instinct, which all the Grand Champs trained themselves to. And there's also no control calculations where which controls do I now need to apply that I do exactly what I want to do. So that's the things that bot always needs to do. And because we don't have machine learning yet, I think with hard-coded bots we won't get there.
Okay, chat is saying, let's go.
With hard-coded bots, last thing, with hard-coded bots, I expect the highest that the bots will be able to reach is going to be Plat Diamond. Which those are going to be some really insane bots, but their game sense is just not going to be. They're going to be hitting Grand Champ level stuff, and when they go into the human realm, that's when things are going to go south.
Yeah, for hard-coded
But we're in
bots.
the bot realm, so that means that things are going to be going as north as possible. So Wildfire sitting in net, Penguin Bot is already pushing. Great kickoff win for Orange. Anarchy puts it into his own corner off the wall.
Diablo keeping it up.
Diablo's just right there. He's gonna put it back. Anarchy trying to touch it. Penguin Bot puts it out to the corner. Does clear it, and Anarchy's now starting the counterattack. Tries to take a shot, misses. Center, but Relief Bot is going to put it into the corner and get it past Bottomus. Wildfire is the only one back, and he's missed it. Now it's up to Penguin Bot. Penguin Bot's going to get the center, but there's no one there to quite get to it. Diablo with the whiff. Or I think he got balled by Wildfire, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's now moving back down the field. Penguin Bot trying to get this. He does get the backflip. Passes it to Diablo. Diablo now pushing up the field. He's going to try to get it past Wildfire. Doesn't quite do it. Wildfire gets it past Relief Bot. Penguin Bot's the only one back. It goes off the crossbar, and Relief Bot with the block on Wildfire. And that right there, that was close. That was almost a goal for Blue on multiple occasions.
Yeah, so far really solid gameplay by both teams. Not really coming close to each other. There was not a full-on double commit where both like dodged towards the ball. So far, Orange with a little bit more pressure, which surprises me a bit because that's a team of Relief Bot. So apparently the teams got switched around a little bit.
Good shot by Bottomus.
Now he is there.
Diablo! Almost with the save. And Bottomus with these downtown shots is just he hits these. Like what? Bottomus is such a hard bot to play against because you're never safe. He can hit the net from almost any angle. But we're at the kickoff. Diablo loses to Wildfire. Wildfire is turtling. That's gonna mess up his recovery a bit. Anarchy tries to go in, doesn't quite get the touch. Looks like he's thinking about backflipping away from it. Diablo goes under the ball, grabs the boost pad. Anarchy's gonna go backwards and almost gets it in, but Penguin Bot clears it out just in the nick of time. Now Penguin Bot's gonna put it up the field. Wildfire gets the touch to the corner. Nice clear. Diablo though, and that's to
Wildfire.
Wildfire with the own goal. What a pass by Diablo, and Wildfire with the finish. Oh my goodness.
Penguin was there, but he hesitated, and Wildfire, I guess, desperate to clear it, accidentally hit into his own goal.
Yeah, Wildfire panicked a bit. He just needed to keep his calm, but unfortunately it doesn't really work. And now Penguin...
Getting a little confused
that was
there.
a weird move. Well, yeah, so far I like the plays that I'm seeing. Really.
There we go.
They are following
about with the
up
center.
wall, like one.
Oh, Relief Bot follows it up.
Wildfire couldn't quite clear it out. Penguin Bot gets it past him, and Wildfire just wasn't facing the right way.
Yeah, as I said, all the bots on both teams are following up each other touches, then again leaving the ball, which is a pretty basic play on, of course, a little simplified level for the bots of actual gameplay.
Oh, Relief almost pulls a Bottomus there. Sorry, continue.
So if it continues like that, I'm pretty sure I have to give like five additional euro inside these finals right here, because this is looking actually solid. It's quite amazing. I didn't see any progress prior to this tournament, and it's quite astonishing how well these bots are playing
and
together.
I should also point out that all of these bots are coded by completely different people, so they're all doing different types of rotations.
And Chad just pointed out that this is NA versus EU, all of blue team, aside from off topic.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, well this just got personal.
Oh, blue ties it
It
up.
wasn't before. Yeah, Penguin Bot tried to put it to the side, but Wildfire just hit it straight into him, and that's gonna count as an own goal. But that was honestly beautiful placement by Wildfire.
Yeah, good thought. Just to take the opponent for his own needs. And,
Chat wants an extra EU caster. Oh, Relief Bot. Wow. Okay, if that ball was just a little bit higher, he might have had a goal there.
Yeah.
We need an extra EU caster. I'm already here. Please.
Yeah. Yeah,
we go,
don't worry,
Relief
we've got
Bot has a
EU
center.
represented. Oh, and that's a center. Wildfire. I think he might own goal. No, he's puts it to the side. That's a good touch by Wildfire. And Anarchy
will
now
take
clearing it up the field. He's gonna get the
Wildfire
follow up.
has a shot.
Wildfire's there. Penguin Bot puts it out. Tackles Wildfire just before he can get to the net. So that's good play by
Relief
Bottomus
Bot.
now. Thinks about going for it. Passes it off to Relief Bot. Relief Bot's now pushing up the field. Puts it center. Wildfire, or I think that
Yeah,
was
Wildfire.
No, that was Wildfire. Was there. And Bottomus now putting it towards center. Penguin Bot not quite sure what to do.
A bit
He's
confused.
gonna try to get this. He goes for the aerial, but Wildfire ends up touching it away.
Diablo had that clear there too.
Oh!
Yeah.
If he would have touched that, oh man.
Ooh, interesting pinch there from
Penguin
Bottomus.
Bot keeps it in the corner. Aerials. Puts it past Anarchy. Puts it sideways again past Anarchy. Relief Bot now. Puts it past Anarchy again.
Gets it
Okay.
past Wildfire. Bottomus with.
And
Ooh, Bottomus
now-
missed.
Oh, misses it. And that happened. Relief Bot now circling the ball, does get it. Anarchy now pushing it out back to the corner. Bottomus gets it.
Wildfire playing
Anarchy goes
goalie.
for a boost pad. Relief
Ooh.
puts it towards
Oh.
center. And that could be dangerous, but unfortunately it misses. Wildfire gets the clear. And Diablo now is playing way back. Relief as well. And Orange was starting to rotate onto defense, but now this. And Relief, maybe? And Diablo's going to pick it up. Penguin Bot left it for Diablo. Diablo's going to try to push. And he's put it up and over. Oh, Bottomus
is
with the
bumped.
amazing save to keep Blue from going down with very little time left. And this might go to overtime.
Yeah, what a game so far. 2-2 and both teams are really putting it all together. But again, Orange has a little more pressure in the whole game, so they might actually take it if Wildfire
And this
is
is
not
already
flopping around in the
amazing.
nets.
This is already an amazing kickoff, but unfortunately, Penguin Bot clears it away. Puts it up to Wildfire, though. Diablo bounces it off the wall. He's going to put it towards center, and that's not quite there. Relief now.
Relief Bot has
Puts
a
it towards
shot.
net, and there's no one back! And that's it! 20 seconds of overtime, and Relief Bot just finds the opening in the defense.
Wildfire looked like he had that, and I think both the other blue players rotated for boost.
Yeah. Wow, what a game.
Okay, that's one of our best of 5 going towards Team Relief. I better
This-
say
Yeah,
this
and
replay.
look at that shot percentage. I want to take a look on that shot percentage the Team Orange has. 100%. Although they had most of the offense actually, so they had all the pressure and always the control of the ball. Somehow Team Blue managed to have more shots and much less of a shooting performance. So the bots currently trailing in the in the picks.
A lot of saves from Penguin.
Anarchy's not doing that well in the points regards. Also, he didn't get into the 50-50s, which he dominated in the very first match. I want to see him much more in 50-50 positions to get it past the Orange, so that Bottomus and Wildfire then can follow up.
I mean, we said it going in. Anarchy's the wild card, and this game, Anarchy didn't show up. He was there. He was hitting balls, but he was hitting them backwards, sideways, into the ceiling. I don't think he actually hit it into the ceiling, but he could have. He could have.
Yes, RLBot Cookout and Grill doesn't actually exist, but it could be.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just clicked start match. Oops. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna switch the team colors for the next match.
Switching the team colors. This is going to make things very interesting. I mean, there is a psychological advantage versus disadvantage, depending on the game, between being blue and orange or red. But these are bots, so theoretically that shouldn't matter. What could happen though is the bot indexes are going to be different this game, and that's a little small thing. But depending on when stuff is updated in the physics engine, that could get a slight advantage to one of these two teams.
Either that
But
or
I
somebody
think we're
forgot some
about-
negative signs in their code.
Yeah. Well, that could also happen.
Let's see. I've got Relief running. I need to get Wildfire running.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, all of the bots are running, and looks like we are good to start finals match 2.
All right. Penguin bot, he didn't have his hat for a moment, but it's loaded in now. Diablo wins the kickoff with a little bit of a delay on
Bottomless,
Anarchy,
what a
but
shot
Bottomless
there.
is going to immediately put it towards the blue side. Penguin bot misses on the aerial, and that's first goal to Orange.
What a shot
Yeah,
there.
so yeah, the big misses here, especially by Penguin bot, but also no one of the other blue team back in the rotation. That's yeah, pretty sad to see. Let's see how Relief Bot gets the kickoff now. I saw his kickoffs were quite good, and he gets it towards his team, and Diablo is gonna pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, it went backwards, but honestly, that was a definite win.
Another
for
shot
Relief Bot,
coming
but
out of
oh my
Bottomless.
goodness. Bottomless. He did it in game 1, but he's doing it even more in game 2. Bottomless just showing up with these midfield goals, and there's no one back on blue because it's kickoff. Like, you don't expect the ball to go straight into the net on kickoff. It just
Yeah, the
doesn't-
kickoff's goal also
Wildfire
a thing
wins.
like in pro matches. So
Holy
one's-
cow, what a
no
pinch.
Diablo with what a pitch.
And Relief is gonna get it.
Oh, and that's straight to Relief Bot. What a pass here. I think who was that?
That was Diablo.
yeah, it was Bottomless.
Bottomless with the pass to Relief Bot.
Yeah,
Bottomless
it looked-
thought he was, by moving it to a different position, he could get it away from the blue team, but Relief Bot was lining up for that center, and dang.
It looked very much for me that Bottomless wanted to.
Oh,
pick
and
it up
Relief Bot coming
out.
Across.
Oh, but Wildfire is there. Good rotations by Wildfire to be back at the net. And Relief passes it to Penguin. Penguin puts it off Wildfire. Wildfire's got it. Diablo with the aerial puts it back onto the orange
It's
side.
centered. Penguin Bot
Now
is up.
Penguin is going up, and my monitor died! Hang on, there we go, now we're good. Oh, and that's... No! Penguin Bot with the save! And now Wildfire almost with the goal, but not... Or, he
You
almost had
broke.
own
The
goal,
cool
but
one is
not
broken.
quite.
We've lost a caster here.
I'm sorry, I needed to bump my mouse on my
Deep
computer,
breaths,
and I
Diablo.
forgot to
Deep
do
breaths.
that. Why am I Diablo now?
Oh, Team Orange is scrambling and gets demolished by
clear.
Relief.
Team
before
Blue
it.
now rotating back. Penguin Bot gets bumped by Relief again,
Open net
and
there.
open net, but
Yeah.
unfortunately couldn't capitalize. Both Penguin and Relief thought they had it.
Oh, Diablo's
But Diablo
up.
now with the aerial
With the
again.
center.
He got that center. There's no one back, but Bottomless is going to rotate back before anyone on the blue team could quite get a handle on it. And now Wildfire off the wall puts down to Diablo and Relief are there. All the bots rotating back. Penguin not quite there, but it's center.
This ball's
and
up.
that's-
Relief Bot is up. What a
And
touch!
he's gonna put it in.
Yes!
What do you think? Is that worth €5?
What a touch.
It was a good play. It was not a team play, but maybe.
That was an amazing aerial by Relief Bot.
We're gonna have
And
to
I mean,
rename. We're gonna have to
Relief
rename
Bot
Relief
is-
Squishy.
Yeah,
I
it is
mean,
actually it is the second play that Penguin and Relief are putting together, which really looks like a solid team play together. So yeah, I will give it to him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But
Oh, that
Bottomless
was very
now.
close.
Off his own.
Penguin's
woodwork,
up.
but
Oh, good center.
Penguin's up, puts it center, and down
Diablo's
to
a
Diablo.
shot.
Diablo's there. That's a shot. What a pass! What was this? Penguin
That's-
with the huge aerial. Puts
That's
it off the
definitely
side.
worth €5.
Oh my goodness.
That was amazing.
That was insane! Diablo right in the position to get that as well. Oh man. This is Rocket League.
this
My
is
goodness.
RLBot. Right here.
This is RLBot. Oh man, and already Blue's right back on the offense. They've showed up in this second half of the game. Bottomless really carrying his team towards the beginning, but Blue has just pulled it together. Diablo puts it back the wrong way, but that should be fine. Penguin Bot realizes Diablo still is hanging on to it, pulls back.
Relief
Penguin
Bot
Bot
going
pulls back
about
a
his
little further.
business.
Yeah. Wildfire's gonna put it back. Diablo's moving up. Wildfire's gonna put it center, and Penguin Bot's there. He
But he
misses.
whiffs.
And Diablo with the clear back, and now Blue has to scramble back, and Diablo's threatening to own goal. Doesn't own goal though, and Anarchy
Two
tries
demos.
to tackle him, but that will end up going backwards. Anarchy now puts it off the wall. Gonna try to get the follow up, but Diablo's up. Relief goes under it. Anarchy's gonna put it back into his own corner. Diablo now puts it back, but Wildfire there. Penguin now with another aerial puts it up. Bottomless now pushing it towards the blue side, but Diablo's there. Diablo's gonna push it back. He gets bumped. Wildfire's now on the wall. Diablo though is still pushing. I mean, this is what Diablo's good at, and
center.
he's gonna get the center, but PenguinBot's not quite there. I think PenguinBot was expecting that center to be a little slower. PenguinBot's gonna buy time with the backflip. Diablo's gonna buy time by hitting it sideways.
Bottomless without
and
boost doesn't want to go for
Relief
it.
grabs a boost. Diablo now pushing it. Relief takes it off Diablo. Wildfire now takes it. Relief bot grabs a boost pad, and he's gonna rotate back. Wildfire with the backflip. Diablo now puts it up. Relief now putting it upfield, and Bottomless is there to put it back. And this is starting to look like a very even game again.
Anarchy has a shot here. Oh my gosh.
What a
good
save by
block.
Penguin. Bouncing off of either bot multiple times. And Diablo's now putting it up the field to Penguin,
Ooh.
but Bottomless is there with the epic save, and Anarchy's up in the air. Anarchy misses, but
Relief
Wildfire
has
there,
a shot.
clears, and that's an open net! Relief!
The strength of Relief Bot coming in right here. If everyone misses and there is an open net, Relief Bot is not gonna miss it. The 1v1 skills from Relief Bot. You can see right here the rotation's not quite there for him, but open net's not gonna miss that.
53 seconds for Orange to try to make a comeback here.
Yeah, and it looks like Bottomless is definitely a solid bot, but he really needs his teammates to be helping him out. Anarchy, he's putting it towards his own side. He's gonna try to get an aerial or something. Diablo, not quite there.
Penguin keeps it
bot
up.
putting it up in the air. Bottomless is gonna clear. Relief now.
Relief Bot too
Trying
scared.
to defend,
Relief
but
Bot's
Bottomless
scared.
puts it towards net, and PenguinBot can't quite get the save, and that will be another goal for Orange. And we're one goal away from Orange coming back.
You really can't
Yeah, again-
blame Relief Bear on that challenge. He knew if he had approached Bottomless, either way he was going to get a shot on him. He wasn't sure what to do there.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was again his 1v1 senses coming in. Someone needs to challenge that ball, and obviously Wildfire was
Relief
on
Bot
that
puts the
position.
ball
Although
high.
Relief might be redeeming himself. No, goes off the backboard, but he's gonna take another shot again off the board. Diablo looks like he's pushing in, but no one on blue team quite there to get the follow-up. But Diablo now in the corner, buying time.
Wildfire does clear.
Going backward. Going to turn, try to push it up the field. He's pushing it.
Anarchy gets it.
though tackles Diablo. Wildfire tries to get the shot, not quite. 5 seconds remaining. This might be it for blue, but that's on net. 1 second, and that's
That's
it.
game.
Oh man. PenguinBot puts it sideways. I don't know. That was a slow ball. It might not have been able to get in, but dang. What a match. Both of those games coming down to 1 goal, and blue coming out on, or blue and previously Relief Bot's team coming out on top.
Yeah, again, you can see the shot percentages for both teams are quite good. Bottomless with a 100% shooting percentage. Sorry. And yeah, he is really carrying his team, but also Relief Bot doing not too bad. He is putting in the shots on open nets if he needs to, while Diablo and Penguin are both putting up his shots at the most time. You can see they have 3 assists on the 4 goals they got together, so this is actually solid team play. The team blue is putting it up.
Yeah, and I mean, we said it at the beginning. Anarchy needed to step up for his team. And, you know, Wildfire played well. Bottomless did what Bottomless does, you know. And but you know, it felt like Anarchy is a good 1 spot, but I don't think his 3s play is quite up to the par of Relief, Diablo, and crew.
Okay, with that, Team Bottomless is going to have 1 more game to try and bring this back. If they lose it, the title will go to Relief Bot.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
doing best of 5?
It's best of yeah, it's best of 5.
Oh, this is gonna get intense. Can Team Bottomless reverse sweep the North American team? Actually, hang on. It's not just North American. It's all American as well, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
That's a thought. Isn't Terre Haute like in California, Silicon Valley or something?
San Diego.
San Diego. Close enough. It's all the Silicon Valley. But
Hold on,
did you
gonna restart this
I
one.
don't think yeah, you need to pause at the beginning.
Well, no, Relief Bot hadn't started up yet, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You have to pause because a lot of these bots, we made it so that the game doesn't wait for the bots to start up, and that kind of works. But in a lot of these situations, the bots just don't have enough time to quite start up. So you need to just pause it. If you pause it for 5 seconds on the home screen, so long as you don't have like multiple Java bots, you should be fine. I guess you can have Relief and Anarchy on the same team because they use like almost the same code. Relief, Anarchy, Airbud. Have we
You
had
mean
Relief,
Adversity?
Anarchy, Airbud on a?
You mean adversity?
Oh yeah, Adversity. I mean they're kind of the same bot.
They begin with A. One gets a lot more demos than the other, though.
Yeah. One
Okay.
actually tries to play the game. That's the problem.
Okay. Everyone is running. Is the series tied 1-1? No, currently Team Relief is up by 2 wins. They just need one more to secure the championship.
But keep in mind, both games were incredibly close, coming down to 1 goal. So, Team Bottomus is definitely not out of this. But already, going towards the blue side, the Orange's kickoffs have just been winning them for them time and time again. Good job though by Blue to clear it out, and now they push up field. And that looks like all 3 bots in the same position for Orange, but
Ooh, good hit.
Diablo actually almost flicks Wildfire. Both Penguin and Relief went up for that, but Relief does get the touch away. Now Penguin bot in net is gonna try to push up on Bottomus. Bottomus puts it up. Relief now with the clear, and Penguin finishes it off. And now it's moving back towards the blue half. Anarchy tries to tackle it. Wildfire also. Neither one does. Wildfire hitting it backwards.
Backwards again. High over blue
Oh
goal.
my goodness. No one on Orange able to go up for the shot. But now Blue pushes back.
This could be
This
centered
is
for
looking
Blue,
like
though.
it's gonna go center. Diablo tries to get it. Penguin clears it off with the pinch, and now
It's an
Bottomus
open
tries
net
to
for
take
Blue.
a cheeky shot, but that's for Relief, and Anarchy puts it safely to the blue corner. Now Anarchy pushing up the field. He's got it in net.
That is in.
Penguin bot couldn't quite get his feet on the ground, or his
wheels.
flippers. He's a penguin. He has flippers. Sorry.
Yeah, penguins can fly, so
The cool and upset that his bot let
it
him get a
makes
goal going.
sense.
Yeah.
We've got some caster bias coming on here. Oh, Relief bot almost had a shot there.
Oh, bumped by Penguin. Couldn't quite keep it on. And now Penguin though is gonna try to come in to redeem himself. Doesn't quite. Wildfire with the nice touch to save it. But now Diablo in the midfield pushes it up. Wildfire misses. Bottomus doesn't. But it's looking dangerous.
Wildfire
Penguin
needs
takes
boost.
it off at Diablo. Penguin now rotating back. He's gonna try to push Bottomus. Does get the touch, although it looked like he drifted or something. Wildfire
Whoa.
picking it up, but and does actually block the shot from Relief and Penguin. And now all of Orange is going to be scrambling back. Wildfire does actually center. Penguin puts it back for the clear. Penguin now grabbing the boost.
Bottomus high aerial.
High aerial to touch it away. Relief bot bounces off the backboard. Wildfire puts it really
This is
high.
really good for Blue. Diablo with the save.
Diablo comes in with the epic save. And now Penguin puts it back to his own corner.
Anarchy
though.
centers it this time.
Anarchy trying to push the center. Doesn't quite win the 50 that time.
Bottomus up again. High aerial to get that center. Blocked by Diablo though.
Wildfire now trying to puts it up. Penguin nowhere to be seen. Diablo misses. Penguin now
Bottomus
clears
and
it
Wildfire
to the
hanging
side.
back there.
Diablo now trying to push it up.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite get it, but Penguin with the nice save. Relief bot now pushes it upfield, but Wildfire's there. And Blue have just been dominating right now.
Oh, that pass. I wanted
Right
to
as
see
they-
that pass.
Yeah, Blue has definitely kept the pressure on here.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the blue team that we were expecting to have show up in the past 2 games, and they decided, you know what, verse sweep, yeah, we could do that. But
Nope,
Penguin
Bottomus has to make
puts
a
it towards
save
net.
here.
Oh,
Oh,
Bottomus
nice
with the
save.
backflip
Good
save,
save.
and now Relief is also going to put it center. Penguin is the only one back. He is
Lets
not
it
going
go
to make
by.
the touch, and that's a Bottomus.
What? Did Bottomus just faked him out? I want to see that. I want to see that again. So Wildfire is gonna put it out in front. No, he just missed it.
I'm sorry, Penguin bot does occasionally goof.
No, it really looked like from the view of Penguin Bot that he got faked because a small wiggle from the opposing bot.
Very
so.
even kickoff, and Wildfire will get it past Diablo. Diablo, once again, he's like the corner clearer for Orange team here.
Well, him and Penguin as well, but yeah, for sure. Diablo's the one who takes it up the field. Penguin bot usually just clears it away from the net.
This is high.
And now it's up in the air. Relief is not going to aerial for it. Wildfire is slowly approaching. He's going to... Relief takes it under Wildfire, puts it towards
Ooh,
the center.
over Bottomus.
Bottomus misses his aerial.
Anarchy almost
gets
puts
his
it in.
aerial, but almost with the own goal, but fortunately went off a
Oh, good
did not
clear by
hit that.
Bottomus. Wildfire, can
And
he get a
now-
touch here? He won't. Bottomus almost
And,
has the
wow,
touch there.
Bottomus almost has a shot, but Relief there to block to get the challenge. And now Wildfire puts it again. Relief again. Relief has been carrying his team this game, and that's not boding well.
Anarchy getting it
That's, not
centered.
boding well.
Wildfire does have a shot there, but there's too many orange defenders.
Relief putting the shot up, but Bottomus is there to put it straight back onto the orange side. Diablo trying to put it up, gets it past Wildfire. Anarchy puts it towards center. Penguin Bot not going to get it. Diablo, nope. And now Anarchy puts it back towards the orange side.
Anarchy trying to figure out how to center this Relief Bot, waiting patiently. And Bottomus looks like he's going to get the center this time. Nobody there to follow it up. Anarchy's
yeah.
there.
Oh, but wait, Wildfire, nope. And now
Follow up.
Penguin
Good clear.
clears it away from the clutches of Bottomus, and this is
This is
going towards the blue
dangerous.
side. Bottomus touches it up, but Diablo's gonna aerial in, doesn't quite get it on target. Anarchy in the corner. Bottomus tries to put it past. Wildfire's centering, but he centers it to Bottomus, who immediately clears it. So good play on Blue. And with 3 seconds left, it looks like Blue's gonna take a game back, and pretty decisively as well.
Yeah, so this was the first game of the series, of the final series, where
Team Bottomus won.
any teams wins with 2-goal advantage, and we see Orange. They only have one shot to themselves in the whole game. So
And that was pretty early on, if I remember. Towards the end
there
of
was-
the game, Blue
there
was just pummeling the Orange defense, and good on Relief and Diablo Penguinbot to only let in 2 goals, but dang.
Yeah, there was quite a no-show from the Orange offense after all. Bottomus with 2 solid opportunities, he just puts them away. Still a 100% shooting percentage, so Bottomus is just performing over and over and over again. And we also see the 2 goals they had, they were both assisted. And I mean, this is pretty much what it's all about in the 3v3. We want to see assisted goals because
Some people
this is
are-
our focus.
Some people are interested in the current standings. So right now we have Team Relief with 2 wins to Bottomus's team with only 1 win. And once again, the next game, Bottomus has to win it in order to stay in the series. He's trying to go for the reverse sweep here.
Yeah.
But we will have to see. Next match should be starting in just a second here. Cool, let's see. Let's wait for those Java
Alright.
bots to get going. Relief bot is good. Wildfire.
Java bots always take a while to start up, thus proving that Python is the superior language.
That's the caster's opinion. Let's not start a war here in the Twitch chat. Okay, all the bots are going. 5 minutes on the clock. Bottomus has to stay in this.
I can just hear that guy dead screaming about Scratch.
Oh jeez. Ooh, Anarchy with a good kickoff win there. Relief
Hard
bot-
kickoff when it looked he made it look like Penguin Bot missed. I don't know
Relief
if
bot
Penguin
missed
Bot
his
actually
aerial.
did. Oh my goodness, this Blue just gonna miss everything. Oh, but Diablo's gonna dribble it up. Bottomus tackles him. Relief now trying to push. Relief puts it up. Not quite. Bottomus now with the clear. Penguin Bot is going to rotate around and
Blue team very passive
push
there.
this. Yeah, Diablo now puts it up. Penguin Bot is going to try to clear it upfield.
Penguin bot confused.
Yeah,
Diablo's confused.
that was a little weird. Penguin Bot now actually hits his aerial. Wildfire though with the center. Unfortunately, no one on orange there to capitalize, and Relief clears. Anarchy though gets the demo onto Relief. Bottomus misses. Diablo's there.
Ooh,
Diablo
flicks.
to Anarchy, and that's a wide
Oh.
open net. What a play by Diablo!
Sees the opportunity, doesn't miss it. Quick flick after a small adjust. Yeah, a small adjustment. That is just great to see. What a play! Insane.
I mean, we're talking about team plays, but solo plays are appreciated as well occasionally. And that
Yeah,
was
sure.
that was a pure outplay
Ooh,
of
good
Anarchy.
shot by Relief.
Relief, not
not
going to be
in.
quite on, but that's good to get it onto the orange half.
Yeah, getting
I
pressure
noticed
in
Blue
early.
plays a lot better when it's on the orange half because they Relief's team plays a lot better when it's on the bottomest half. Penguin now with the aerial pinch.
He's trying to go back.
He's going to center it, but Wildfire's there to get the clear. puts it up to Bottomus, but Diablo breaks that up.
Diablo's
Diablo
getting
now
it centered.
centering it. There's no one in net, but
Reliefbot's gonna get it.
Relief finishes it off. Diablo whiffing here, but Relief was there to secure the goal.
Okay, Team Orange now needs really to get back into the game. They won the previous game 2-0, but they are down by 2 goals. They know they can put up 2 goals, but they need to do it quickly. Otherwise, they're looking at a dire situation with RelieveBot carrying his team as the captain.
Bottomus just needs to get this ball into Blue's half where they're weaker. Blue flourishes whenever. Oh wow, look at this aerial coming out of RelieveBot.
Oh my goodness, is this on? What
Oh
the
my
heck?
gosh!
I mean, we're talking about Bottomus midfield play. Relief. That was in the air.
That read from the ceiling too.
Oh my goodness.
They were both up for that.
Relief was just faster. Oh wow. And that's with 3 goals down. Orange hasn't really been able to put on a lot of pressure when Blue's been putting it on. And now Blue's already, Relief's team is already putting it back up the field. Now,
Wildfire with the shot.
Wildfire though. Wildfire takes back 1 for Orange, so don't count out Team Bottomus yet. But this is this is definitely advantage to Relief.
Yeah, Wildfire stepping up when his team captain Bottomus is not showing currently so
is
far. Is
Wildfire turning up?
Yeah, they still have 3 minutes to go.
Somebody needs to carry.
It's definitely possible, but they also
Wildfire.
need to
That's a good start for Wildfire. Diablo trying to own goal, doesn't quite get it.
Oh,
Diablo
Anarchy's
now
there.
kicks it over both Anarchy and Bottomus, and Penguinbot's going to be able to push that upfield. Penguinbot now beats Bottomus. Is going to follow it up. And Wildfire hits it off the wall, beats Penguin. Diablo's there.
Relief,
Wildfire bumps Relief, puts it up to the wall. It's going to go off the wall again, puts it center, but Penguinbot's there.
Who's
He's
gonna
not going
have
to
this?
touch it. ReliefBot comes in instead. Penguinbot now hitting center. Wildfire clears it up. That's
Whoa.
center. Diablo with
Wow.
Diablo. No, just the woodwork is unforgiving, but Relief follows it up. Wildfire clears, and Orange is now on the blue half. Diablo though keeps it interesting, puts it right back onto Orange. And this is the thing: when Blue is putting on pressure,
RelieveBot 2 demos.
Bottomus just can't. Bottomus's team just can't break out, and that's what's been getting them time and time again.
Here we go. Anarchy passing there
Anarchy
to
though
Bottomus.
pass to Bottomus. Anarchy goes up the wall. All 3 bots on the wall. if I saw that
Double
correctly.
commit.
Bottomus is gonna have this. He's there before Penguin, but nobody's there to follow it up.
Yeah. Penguin and Relief pushing up. Relief puts it up the wall, doinks it.
Still
It's going
trying
to
to get
keep
to it.
following the aerial, doing some sort of air dribble. Bottomus though breaks it up. Penguin though hits it right back. Penguin
It was almost
rotates
dangerous
back.
there.
And Diablo is going to bounce it off the wall, and that's not quite good enough. Penguin tries to push up, but Diablo puts it past him. Anarchy tries to touch the ball, not quite. Wildfire though with the follow-up. Relief clears, and now it's right back on the orange side, but Bottomus
Bottomus is there.
keeps it.
Diablo
keeps
has a
it,
shot here.
Double
Diablo
Tries to go for the
not
double
quite.
touch.
Penguinbot elects not to go for the aerial, and instead just plays it into the orange corner. Now, Bottomus puts it back. Penguin, up the wall. That's centered. Is anyone on blue there? Oh, no. Bottomus says,
Bottomus
no, we're
might
not
have a
doing
shot. No, he decides to go back.
that. Diablo now pushing the ball. Puts it towards his own set. That might not be good, but he pinches it off Penguinbot for a hard clear. And Anarchy can't quite get it. Now he does.
This is dangerous
but
for
Relief is there. Penguin with the
Diablo.
aerial, but Diablo with the better one.
finally
That might be an
Diablo.
aerial double commit, but dang, did it look pretty.
Yeah, unless Team Orange is now getting 3 kickoff goals, I don't think this is really happening. A triple commit right on the ball, but Diablo, he is on the ball, makes the triple commit not count. So
50 seconds
Signal
and 3
net
goals
for them.
behind. Team Bottomus needs to do something in order to keep this series in their hands.
And putting it on the blue half is a good start. Anarchy tries to put it backwards, but Wildfire ends up accidentally clearing it off Anarchy.
Oh, and a good hit out of
Bottomus tries to
Diablo.
clear it, but Diablo's gonna just hit it straight back, and Diablo putting it up. Penguinbot's in the air, but he doesn't quite get the touch.
did he pre-jump that?
I think he
I
did.
think he did. I want to see the replay.
Penguin very confident with himself in this team right there.
Yeah, Relief puts it upfield now. Puts it towards center. Wildfire is gonna bounce off the wall, but that's center for blue, and Diablo's
Diablo,
up. Doesn't
once
quite
again.
get it. Anarchy is gonna try to push this out. Relief clears it away. Diablo now takes the dribble, and that's going to be a goal.
Oh yes.
It's in.
Penguin Bot almost got the save. But that's a goal for Wildfire, but I think it's too little, too late.
It definitely is. Unfortunately for the orange team, for the team in AU, Potamus was quite a no-show in the fourth game. He did quite a lot in the previous ones, but in this fourth game, he just didn't show up after all. And so,
That is game.
that's it. And yeah, he needed to carry his team, couldn't do it in the last one, and that's GG for an A, and especially for RLBot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
RLBot showing us why he is the dominant 2s and 3s bot. 2 goals and also an assist. Diablo also doing the same. Virtually tied in points, Relief only getting 1 touch to be the MVP for that game. But Relief was really just, he was being RLBot. He had the incredible aerial goal in the second game, I believe it was. He's been hitting shot after shot. Whenever Penguin Bot and Diablo whiff the ball, RLBot is right there.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to make a highlight video for this tournament when literally, I mean, it's just going to be the VOD uploaded. It's going to... Every single
Pretty
game.
much, yeah.
There were so many
we-
highlights this entire tournament. It was actually insane.
Yeah, the team plays were pretty solid, especially in the finals. We see that some bots can actually take it to some sort of team play. It is quite astonishing.
Relief,
While
Diablo, and Penguin
the other
just
other
worked.
ones who were part of the qualification, they needed a little bit work on not getting double commits. At the finals, they were really good. And yeah, the €20 I will be spending on. I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Relief,
That wasn't
Potamus,
it.
and
Those were
Diablo. Someone, well, a couple of things. First off, I mean, they worked so well together. Someone also pointed out that, you know, all 3 of those bots were capable of aerials. However, on Team Bottomus, you know, we didn't see Wildfire and Anarchy go for very, you know, critical aerials like Diablo and Penguin.
I mean, Anarchy went for aerials. It's just he kept missing them. And
Well, he hit some,
Wildfire,
but they weren't always, you know, like optimal, you know?
yeah. And then Wildfire as well also went for some aerials, but
Wildfire
I
never
think-
had any boosts. Whenever Wildfire needed to go for an aerial, there just wasn't. He didn't have boosts. There were several
Yeah.
times where he tried to jump for shots and just.
And I
didn't-
mean, I think this is almost an exciting moment for RLBot, because in previous tournaments, you know, you could get away with just being a very solid ground bot. I mean, you know, you saw, especially in the ones tournaments, Cunningbot comes to mind. Cunningbot does basically nothing, but what he does do, he does very solidly. And self-driving car as well doesn't go for a lot of aerial. But you know, we're starting to see the turning point, especially with all this 3v3 gameplay. We're starting to see that aerials are starting. That we're slow. RLBot's making progress. We're starting to conquer we're starting to conquer the skies, so to speak.
Yes. If you remember, like the very first tournaments there were in Rocket League in late 2015, shortly after the game was released, the gameplay looked a bit similar in the team sort of aspect, but it's not as.
I thought that was
Yeah,
You almost got scored on by bots.
so like the Rocket League Pro scene did develop after some time, the pro scene, and so does the bot scene, and I think we are on a pretty good path to that.
Yeah.
I really love to see some proper gameplay and team plays today, because that was quite new. The previous 3v3 we saw, where everything was bunched up, was just quite a meme.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Triple Threat is the first time where the meme of 3v3 actually became you know, a reality.
Relief, but don't do this to me.
So, Goose, do you play keyboard and mouse?
Perhaps.
Oh, see, that's the reason why you're doing so poorly.
I'm just trying not to get scored on. That's my goal.
Yeah, and another thing which is really impressive is that it was said once in the cast that these are not only different bots which have different coding, but also they come from different developers who sometimes didn't even test their bot together with other bots together in different kind of rotations, and it still worked out quite well. And
Yeah.
that makes it even more impressive than only okay, this bot 3 times with himself, and then they got the perfect rotation down or stuff like that.
Yeah,
They are,
I mean, in a
they are-
sense, this is more impressive than the Psionics All Stars because the All Stars can rotate, but they can't, and they can rotate with random people, but they're designed to rotate in a sense with each other. Or
Yeah,
a lot of,
exactly.
especially a lot of these bots are designed to rotate with themselves. But Triple Threat, you know, you have all these bots who are who had these rotations that were all coded by different people. I mean, all of these bots were, I believe all of the bots were employing different styles of rotations. I mean, Penguin Bot with positional rotations for one. I think Bottomus's rotation scheme is turn-based. And yeah, it's really something. See, Diablo can score on you.
Yeah, so yeah, it makes the whole Rocket League bot tournament 3v3 also much more humanly, because every single player in the pro scene also has a different style of rotation, so it makes it also much more interesting, and also similar comparable to actually human gameplay, because you have different style of rotations. And if it would just be the same bot over and over again, then I mean, you can learn from one bot, but you cannot reproduce that situations in a human level.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
It is entertaining though to see that this is like actually a game. A
crap.
1v3 AI. Oh.
Well, give me the controller and it won't be.
Oh no, same, but like there is no controller. That's the problem. It's a keyboard and mouse setup.
Okay, then it would be a game.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's keyboard and mouse. Diablo, what are you doing? Okay, Diablo's got it.
Yeah,
That was a-
congratulations to the belt makers of RLBot, which is Terhard, Noodlebeard, and there's one other I don't remember. Then also to Diablo and Penguin Bot, which Coda is actually in here. So
Wow.
congrats to that win. Although of course you got picked into the correct team.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean you got picked into the correct team. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll take it.
yeah, Penguin Bot did some good clears. I mean, he's pretty solid in the defense. I really gotta say, the clears are solid from him. Relief Bot and Penguin Bot together, staying a bit more defensively to get yeah, some ground to the team as a whole.
Yeah. And I mean, Diablo is really good as well. Do we have the beard? Who did Diablo? Because Diablo's also a really good bot. Very
Yeah, I
very
think Diablo,
solid.
but
Diablo
Diablo's
also
more like
does a lot of things that surprise me. Stuff that like,
yeah.
okay, so by surprise I mean in the good sense. Like, for example, I've seen there was one time when in one of the games in the practice tournament when Diablo was heading towards his own net and the ball bounced off the backboard,
Oops.
and then he went up for the touch. But the thing is, when he did the touch, he doinked it. So instead of own goaling, he sent it backwards over the other team, and you know, it's stuff like that that Diablo does that I think make him a really solid bot. Also, Goose Fairy is having a close game with bots, so
Yeah,
I'm
from
also
the
excited for
from the
that.
style of play, I think Diablo is more like of a transition player. We saw quite a few balls he was carrying from the defense
Okay, never mind.
to the
Goose
offense.
just lost to bots. Okay, this is a huge moment in RLBot history.
Hey, if I'd won, it would have been a lot less fun.
Well, I mean, the bot scored all the goals, to be fair.
I scored one.
No. You centered it for Diablo.
You didn't
Get it
even get
right.
a shot.
Yeah, Goose's shooting percentage is infinite. Or no, it's a divide by zero error.
Yeah, could be also zero. So
Yeah, Goose's game just crashed the shot percentage thing. That is aptly titled.
Yeah, I think. Okay, I think that does it for a tournament. It was really fun to cast. It was really fun to see all those bots. Thanks to the developers for submitting. Thanks for casting, you too. Thanks for Goosefire for hosting it, and thanks to all of you for watching.
Woo!
Wouldn't be the same with nearly 200 viewers in the Twitch chat.
Wait, we had nearly 200 viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 187 at some time.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Pretty hype. Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for tuning in. I couldn't have said better than Axel myself. With that, I think.
Join our Discord. Our Discord is cool.
With that being said, I think we're gonna go offline for the day. So, yep. Thank you for all for coming out. See you in the next one.